Never find more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Be cautious.
What's up, Piper Drivers, and welcome to the Cantina Chat. Hopefully everybody's having a great week today because we got May the 4th this weekend, so we got a lot of fun in store for us anyway. And we got a fun show for you guys because we're going to be talking about all the collectibles that are going to be coming out this week. We got the lowdown on every one of them and what you can expect if you are going to the parks this week. We also found out that a very popular video game is going to be giving a special screening to the Tales of the Underworld, so we'll talk about that a little bit. And we're going to recap Andor's episode 2, or season 2, episodes 4 through 6. So lots in store tonight. With me, as always, is my man Ralph. What's going on, bro?
What's going on? I am the first Puerto Rican here because Frankie is not. I'm just letting you know, representing. But miss you, Frank. Miss you, Evan. But yeah, happy to be here. Sorry, couldn't make it on Tuesday, but man,
Good.
I'm happy to be here, boys.
Yeah, man. Glad you made it. Glad you made it, brother.
Thank you.
Sexy Flexy's back to dance for us. What's going on, bro?
Up, man. Get this started.
Get it.
Yeah, man. You can see we're 2 men short. We got Evans out. He's working, and he'll be out next week also. But he will be hanging out with us on May 4th. So we're going to do some filming while we're out there. And Frankie's on the road right now, but I did see him in the chat. So we're going to get to that also. Before we jump into everything, though, if you guys didn't check out the video that I posted yesterday, I'm having a giveaway right now for the channel, and we're trying to get Evans a Spice Runners Lounge channel, a few more subscribers, and also Chris from Nerd Squadron, trying to get him some more subscribers as well. Yeah. So I'm giving away 2 $50 gift cards to Sideshow, so hopefully that'll help out with at least the shipping, you know, for a hot toy, I think now.
Shipping and taxes a little bit, but yeah, that's nice.
Maybe not the tariffs, but I mean, at least it can help with some parts.
Yes.
So we're going to get 2 winners, you know, since I'm helping out 2 channels. So 1 for each one. So 2 people will win a $50 gift card next week on the live stream. So next episode, which is May 8th. So make sure you go check out that video for all of the rules. I'm sure a lot of you already have, though. So
it's pretty simple, man, and you help out friends and help out the community. So don't slip, guys. Come on.
Yeah, it's fun
for sure.
So we got that, and then also, you know, Spice Runners will be back tomorrow. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night at 9 p.m. to check out the Spice Runners Lounge. All right, let's say what's up to everybody in the chat. We don't have a whole lot of news today, so you know we should jump into Andor a little faster than we did last week.
Yeah.
We got Len in the house. Good evening, Hyperdriver. Sorry I'll miss the stream as I'll be watching Thunderbolts, but once I'm home, I'll check out the show. Appreciate that, man. Have a great evening. Hope you have fun watching that movie. It looks like I heard this been getting pretty good reviews.
It is. I'm actually going tomorrow night with my daughters, so I'm very excited. Haven't seen an MCU movie with my girls in a while.
Yeah, you know what I was watching last night? That's pretty interesting. It's the now I forgot what it's called. It's this documentary on Marvel, and it's on Amazon. It's the same documentary that they did for Star Wars. You know when they interviewed Marsha Lucas.
Okay,
that one.
It's on Amazon.
It's on Amazon, but for Marvel, I think it's like 6 or 7 episodes or something like that. It's pretty interesting. Goes all the way back from when Marvel was created, how it was founded, and then how they were trying to get into the cinematic universe and how that all happened.
Watch that.
I was watching some of that last night, and then I found myself wanting to watch Avengers. You know, I was like, let's go watch Iron Man or something.
Yeah.
So it's good.
It was a good time back then. We took it for granted.
Yeah. Got Seth Warwick. May the 4th be with you used to mean something. There's a dot, there's a pause, and something. What does it mean? What does it mean to you? To me, it means hanging out with friends. Yeah. Luis Jimenez, live stream and day off. Nice. Today is Labor Day here. Good job, man.
Nice. Congrats, dude.
Better. That's awesome. Ooh. We are a long way from Labor Day.
Yeah.
I just have to worry about the collectible segment so my wife doesn't hear about it. Everything coming out on May the 4th.
Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
There's a lot.
A hell of a
Brandon
lot.
H, what's going on, man?
So,
What's up,
Brandon.
sir?
Do you see what Sideshow posted about Delta Squad? Yes, I did. Yes, we'll talk about that. At least I think is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that too. Dark Shizzle, I'm waiting on the Dark Side 2.0 coming out. So, what's up, hype drivers?
Nice.
For real, man. Like, what's up with that figure, bro? They've been taking forever to put those.
Dark Side 2.0 Anakin, yeah.
Dude, I literally called. I almost bought the Grogu from Toys Assemble, right? Because I was like, man, this thing ain't never going to show up on Sideshow's site, bro, and I want to get
The
it.
new one or the old one?
The new one, the life size one.
Okay.
You know, because they said they could ship it like right there. Like we could ship it tonight. You know, I was like, okay. You know, I was about to do it. And then I was like, you know, something told me, right? I had a disturbance of the force. Let me call up Sideshow. So I shot him a message. Yo, are you going to get this thing or what? And they're like, it's coming out soon. I'm like, well, when will them be now? You know? So, yeah, then the next day they posted it. I was like, thank God, you know?
Yeah. A little bit different.
Pats fan, what's going on, bro?
Sir?
Any?
Pants fans?
All right. Lewis, we already said what's up to Lewis.
Yeah.
Got Chris in the house. What's
There
up,
he is.
man?
Good
Lady
evening,
boy.
sir. Lady
Yes.
boy, I saw you in the chat right it too.
Boy, that's my boy.
Yeah.
He's a trip, man. Borg Cube 1 of 2. Full power to the hyperdrive, please. All right.
Full force. Let's go.
We got me talking some. We got Justin Jacobs in the house. What's
There
going
he
on,
is.
bro?
What's up,
Bunch of
Justin?
Nerf herders.
He's coming out with some more designs on those ships, man. The
Yeah,
stands.
he's been busy, man.
I'm waiting on the U-wing.
Yo. Oh, that's what I forgot to click on. I gotta click on it. Remind me that they did. Let me do that right now while I'm still thinking about it.
Click it. Click it.
Make
click
sure that
it
it's up
right.
here so you guys can
Good.
see it.
Dope.
Click that link just like you should.
No, it's all the other ones. Those, you know why I'm not seeing it? Because I'm looking at the messages I sent you, bro.
Yeah, can't wait for that U-wing stand.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that one.
I'm trying to clear out a little space so I could, actually put them up. Got a few that I want to put up.
All right, there. Put that there too. All right. I'm gonna go back to this. All right. So it's a board cube with the trophy there. That's what's up. Okay. But he's talking. That's good. Got Frankie. There he goes on the road, but watching.
There you go.
Avoiding those storms. You got Xena. What's going on, Chantel?
There she is.
Relax. What's up?
Is
Lightsaber Queen.
we got Darth Marmar.
What's up?
Darth Marmar.
Eminem.
Or did they start as Mar and then they were, they duplicated and then became a Darth?
I don't know.
We had Mar for a while just by that, I don't know if it's the same person. Okay. Keep on going.
Ooh.
Got
Ooh.
Flex pulling
Flex.
double duty. Haven't missed
He's
anybody yet,
everywhere.
right?
No, you haven't missed anybody yet.
Got Fred in the house. What's going on, man?
Sir?
What's up?
The Brandalorian is here.
What's up?
Mandalorian.
This is the way. All right.
All right.
Dad Vader, what's up, Mike?
Yep.
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike cut the records.
Good one. Millennium Workshop, what's going on, Rex?
Rex in
Rex.
effect.
What's up, brother?
Got OBP in the house. Gonna see him on Sunday.
OBP.
Nice.
All right. We got a lot of people coming on Sunday,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. That sounds great, man. I wish I was going, but that's awesome that everybody's coming.
Saber Life, what's going on? Yeah, man, I wish you were coming too.
You know.
Especially with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's a lot, yeah. Let's see.
I
Prime
got
Time
one.
Reviews is in the house. What's
All
going on, dude?
What's up, dude?
I'm making sure you don't buy lunches.
Hey, Bryant, what's going on, man? Right?
What's up?
Especially
Yeah.
this weekend.
Yeah, I know they're coming, so you're gonna have to buy lunch if you miss it for sure.
Greetings from the UK, working on a little show that starts with an A and ends with an A.
Mm,
Very cryptic.
mm. Let us know.
For real, man.
Take a selfie.
Wish I was with him.
Take a selfie.
Got Rob
think
Zombie in the house.
I think I know what he's talking about, but
What's up?
Yeah, I know what he's
Yeah.
talking about. Let's see.
Yeah,
Yes,
Rom
I
and
did. See, it is the same
Yeah.
person. Lamb Echo 1, what's going on?
So lamb.
nice.
All right, we got Oscar Tecolo, Tecolo,
Like
Tecoloti.
first time here though. That's
First time,
awesome.
that's a new name, yeah.
Oscar, thank you. Sorry we butchered it,
Sorry,
but
buddy.
you're more than welcome, and we love the
Yes.
little Andor icon too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scott.
And don't skip Scott. You're gonna have to buy him lunch.
No, he's there. Scotty, what's going on, bro?
Hey, Scotty.
What's up, Hot Scott?
All right.
That's everybody. Oh
Chris
wait,
Eaton.
there
What's
you
going on,
go.
Chris?
He just showed up. He just shoot.
What's up,
Buy me
Chris?
lunch.
And I think I got everybody.
I think
So
so.
far, yes.
Yes, I didn't see Jeff's in there, but I'm going to say what's up to Jeff's anyway.
Yeah. They had a
Make
Jeff
sure he
just
always
in
gets
case.
a shout out from wherever he's at.
Oh wait, there's somebody else that just showed up.
Darth Gixer.
Oh, Darth Gixer. There you go.
Yeah,
All
Darth
right.
Gixer.
Now I'm officially all caught up. All right. So what we're gonna kick off? We'll kick off with some collectibles, or we'll kick off with the video game news. Let's just kick off with some news. We got lots of news.
In the news.
I really got to get that going,
You
man.
gotta get it, man.
Yeah,
And that's simple. I know you could grab that.
yeah.
Oh, there's a girl.
There she is, man. So Fortnite is gonna be having a May the 4th event starting tomorrow called Galactic Battle. Is what it is,
Okay.
May 2nd. So it's going to be characters in the game and all that stuff. But they're also going to have a special screening of Tales of the Underworld in the game.
Dude, that's awesome.
I know you get the first 2 episodes tomorrow for people who are playing the game. I don't play Fortnite.
I don't play Fortnite. That's
my
the one
nephews
I
do.
don't. Huh?
My nephews play it.
I know Frankie plays it,
Yeah.
but I don't play it.
Yeah.
This one's to me a little bit too easy. I want a little bit more. So
I'm about ready to
hardest
step on account because I want to see the show.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really what I want to do.
And that's really cool that they're actually working together to include that in there. Get kids who are just playing the video game and watch it and like, hey, you know what? I want to get Disney Plus, Mom and Dad.
For real.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, right? They're gonna
Yeah.
like the show, and that's a good move.
Yeah, that's a very smart move.
Mm.
Let's hook it up, boys.
Yeah. So good for them, man. Like I said, I'm almost thinking about setting up an account just so I can watch it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because when does the show come out?
Sunday,
May 4th.
May
Okay,
4th.
you get it 2 days early.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
nice. That's pretty nice. Which is literally tomorrow, within a few hours.
Yep.
So yeah, you get to a sneak peek. That's really nice.
So yeah, it's cool.
Wonder how much money they had to pay for that one.
Frankie plays Fortnite. I'm gonna have to remember to give him shit about that.
I think Frankie can shit on a whole bunch of people on Fortnite. He's pretty good from what I know.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, man. So yeah, that's the game that's gonna be showing that. So that's cool. Moving on, May the 4th.
Oh, merch.
Yes. So if you are, so May the 4th is big, right? This year's
Yeah.
a lot of different websites are participating in it, from everything from a furniture store all the way to Lego. So I
Wow.
was surprised the furniture store was in it. But yeah. So but if you are going to the parks, that's probably the best place to experience the event, right? That's where everybody's going to be at. It's basically like Star Wars Celebration for us annually, So they have a lightsaber event and all this stuff. Traditionally, or not traditionally, but in the past, when you go to the event, it's basically first come, first serve when it comes to the collectibles, and they sell it at, and at least in Hollywood Studios, you have it at Stage 1, Doc Ondar's. You're going to have some stuff in the Droid Factory, and then it's spread around, and they have some over by Star Tours at the Tatooine Traders. So you kind of like go to every single one of the stores and see what they got, and it's fun because you're shopping in different stores. And I think they may still have that this year, but what they're introducing that I found out was the virtual queue.
Mm.
So if you've ever done the virtual queue for the rides, and if it's set up that way, the virtual queue is something where you go in and you pull it up on the Disney Parks app. You queue up for the event that you're going to queue up for, and then they tell you when you can come back and experience the event.
Okay.
For the rides, that's great. I think that's an awesome idea, and I wish they would just implement that on the rides and keep it. I think it's the best way to experience the rides. But for collectibles, I think that sucks.
Yeah.
Because now if you go in there, it doesn't matter if you're there, first thing in the morning, or if you show up a few minutes late. I mean,
turn.
Yeah, you got to wait till you get called. So if you show up there first thing and you're there to get, that's like for everybody, it seems to be going there. Everybody's trying to hunt that mouse droid, and you queue up and you find out that you can't even get into the store until late afternoon. Now you got to be there all day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the mouse droid could be gone. Period. Also, you got to make your arrangements if you're, let's say, going on a ride. You don't want to miss your queue to buy your collectible now.
Right.
Which sucks.
Yeah, I think it's a bad move. Yeah. I mean, I may be wrong, but the one thing I do like is they're limiting how much people can buy. That I do like.
I think that they should do that. Period. But what they should have done is still allow, let's say, if you're staying at a Disney park, you get access to not the queue, but the actual physical store, before anybody else, and then you come in, and it's like you said, first come, first serve. So that way, if you want your collectible, go get your collectible. And Disney has this thing where you can take the whatever you've purchased, to the front and say, "Hey, can you send this to my room? And I'm going to go back into the park just to party and do whatever." So you don't even have to carry the bags. You could just say, "Send it to my room."
Yeah, true. They do have what do you call it? Well, they do have that, but that only works if you're staying at the hotels
at their hotel
or more.
At their hotels.
At their hotels, but you got to be staying there 2 days or more. If you're just staying there one night, they won't send it to your room.
Oh, I didn't know there was a limit on that. 2 days or more. Damn.
Yeah, for them to do that. They used to hold it at the front of the park, which I used to love that, but they stopped doing that too.
Yeah, I remember they stopped. I asked, and they're like, "No, we can't do that."
I do like that they're limiting it though, because I remember last year and the year before when I went to go buy the lightsabers, you would see people coming out of there with like 4 and 5 boxes.
I remember being with you guys, and this lady, she had a stroller. She was walking the kid holding his hand in a stroller at 5 boxes of the video game lightsaber. I'm like, geez, bro, they're just letting everybody go ham. Now, mind you, I think you even went back in the afternoon. They still had lightsabers. Like it wasn't a short supply, so it was okay. But it was like, man, you see that, you get scared. I'm not going to get one.
Exactly. So I do like
that
they're limiting things. Now, this virtual queue is only going to be happening one day. So the next day when you come back, if anything's still available there, you'll still be able to
walk up and get it.
Right. So that's cool.
If it's available.
If it's still available, right.
Yeah.
So So
that mouse droid is gonna do a killing, man. A lot of people are chatting about it.
Yeah.
A lot
of people want that. I mean, it has from what I know, it has the sounds and everything. So you want that, dude.
Lights and sounds.
It's pretty much. I mean, if it's anything like the 3PO helmet and the T16 Skyhopper, it's gonna be pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I wonder if it can communicate, because the Droid Depot, which sells the choppers, R2D2s, and to build your own, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have that, but they communicate with each other. If you have 2 of them in a room, they're looking for a signal, and they beep, 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 and they just keep going. So I wonder if the mouse droid would be one of those that it can still communicate with those R2s, the choppers, and you build your own. That'd be really cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So there's also one other droid that's coming out tomorrow, and I'll show you guys that as we get through it. I think that one's also going to be one that people are going to be trying to get. So
Frankie's shining.
What did Frankie say?
Frankie said not flex, he'll still be driving around the park.
I learned my lesson once, man.
Don't leave that park, man. Once you go in, you
Don't
stay
leave
in,
that
man.
spot. Exactly.
I think this is the first year that I'm not going for the lightsabers, or I'm not as interested in it. I think.
What's the main lightsaber they're whipping out?
Balin and Shin Hati.
Okay, Shin Hati.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because they got the specific blades. I remember that.
Comes as a set. I am interested in seeing, if what the size is and everything, and if they're improving.
The girth.
The girth, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want a cucumber, buddy.
Right. I mean, Balin should be pretty big, but Shin should be a little on the small side. So
in the picture, Soul's lightsaber doesn't look thick either. It looks pretty.
Then again, in the TV show, Soul's lightsaber was pretty thick.
Yeah. It was that show, The Acolyte, had
Disney Park
lightsabers that
saber.
were really Disney, really
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah, they all shopped at Disney on that store, on that site, and that showroom. So I don't know. For those, if you want to get accurate, you should buy the Disney ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what's happening at Disney parks. So either way, you need to be there by the queue up starts at 7:00 in the morning. So if you are going to the park and you want if you're staying in the hotel, you should be able to queue up at the hotel room. So that's great for you guys that are staying that way. But if you are coming to the park like I am, make sure you're at the park because you won't be able to queue up, anywhere else.
Download the app now. Create your account.
Definitely.
Be ready because it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
We see people slinging lightsabers at the end of the park. So check it out.
All right. So then I found this article that starts talking about all the different websites that have merchandise. It's because the Disney store is also going to be carrying all of the exclusives that we're going to get at the park. So if you aren't going, you still have the opportunity to get it, but you're going to have to fight in that queue online, which that's also a pain in the ass too.
Yep.
Mr. JJ's in the house. What's going on, man?
Sir.
Sub G-Force.
Oh man, look at that. He's from Cincinnati.
Oh, hi.
The Kenner City.
Yeah. So what's up? G-Force is in the house too. There he is. Hey, this is delayed.
Yeah, some of these guys got late, man. They got to work.
No. I'm saying there's a delay in the chat for me. Like you guys are seeing.
Oh yeah. Well, he was earlier.
Oh,
okay. Higher. We saw him higher.
Okay.
819.
That's what's up. All right, Star Wars Day merchandise. You got that Chewbacca flannel.
I like that.
That's
Chewbacca
cool,
flannel looks pretty cool. The Grogu ring looks pretty cool.
Looks very hot.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be winter. Wow.
Got a lo-fi
LP.
record LP, yeah.
Nice,
Cool.
nice.
Volume 1 through 3.
Volume 1, 2, 3. So I'm assuming that's episodes 4, 5, 6.
Maybe.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, but you need an LP player though.
Yeah. Now you need the LP player.
Shit.
Disney will sell you one.
Good luck with that.
They'll sell you one.
Good luck with that.
Padme Amidala velvet bell sleeve dress.
Is that velvet?
Does look like velvet.
Yeah, it is. It is velvet.
Yeah.
Coming to
cool.
America. Okay. Is that velvet? Coffee beans.
R2D2 brew. And then we saw this, the Lego.
Yes, I've seen a few people mod that into something nicer than just that. Like they'll put the minifigures around it and the mini X-Wings, not the little tiny one that they have inside.
True. I saw this at the park this past week.
That looks nice.
Yeah, these are cool. That jersey's dope.
Yeah, the jersey does look good. There's a helmet.
I saw Jason asking about that in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
So this is the helmet that's dropping. It's not the 187th, it's a 212th. And I think this time it comes with the figure.
Oh, really? It's like a Black Series?
It looks like a 6-inch.
Yeah, it's a talking action figure, though.
Oh, it's a Cody one, too, to boot. To give the command. That's nice.
I don't think that's Cody. That's Cody.
It says, sorry. It says led by Commander Cody.
Led by Commander Cody. Yeah.
Oh, I thought the figure was Cody. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. So that's coming out. I wonder how much more it's going to cost because Ala really wants the helmet.
Right. Yeah, I would like it just a helmet, too.
Yeah. You got an R2D2 charm. That's cool. Reign of the Empire.
Is this a book? Yeah, Random House
book.
Nice.
You got these. These were at Star Wars Celebration. The Mayo Topps cards.
Okay.
You know, after playing the Topps Black, you know, and doing that, I think these are even worse than that.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the box is $150. It comes with 8 cards per box.
Wow.
And you're not guaranteed a signature in those. Whereas with the blacks one with the chrome black,
you guarantee one sig.
Yeah, guaranteed one signature.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Fred is asking if you can zoom in on the helmet.
Yeah, let me see if I can. I don't know what happened there. There it goes.
There she goes, loading.
Delay.
Complying. Pay no attention to the Mace Windu lightsaber behind us.
Yeah.
They have there. It looks nice. I like it's weathered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
And sorry if I'm zooming through some of this stuff. It's because I know we got other. I got
Yeah,
them
no, that's fine.
typed up.
I wish it
Actually,
was
earlier today, didn't even have this stuff.
Yeah, I wish it was the 327th Commander Bly's group,
Oh,
the one who killed Asara.
that's got to
I
be
mean,
next year.
Oh, you think so?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just a money. I mean, it's great. I love
It's
that
a
they're
money
starting to-
maker, man.
Yeah.
All they got to do is paint it differently. They don't even have to put sound chips or anything.
Oh yeah, they're not even bothering to make them different types of helmets. It's the same
Mhm.
helmet, and they're just
It's
changing
the
the colors.
same helmet, yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, I saw a few unboxings of these cards. Yeah, I can't get into them. It's like I was gonna get one, and I was like, man, $150. It's like,
No, that's a hard rabbit hole for me.
That's a hot toy almost for me.
Yeah, man. That's the way you got to look at it.
Got a nice flowery bag.
Okay.
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's so nice. It's so pretty.
All right, so here goes the different daily promos that are happening, because it's not just May 4th. They're doing it starting today, actually. On
Yeah, the second, I think on some, yeah.
Yeah, so Amazon's going to have some specials going on. Speaking of Amazon, found this on there
Oh, they got the placeholder already.
for the ARC 170.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's looking good.
put that in the chat for you guys who are into Micro Galaxy
Those
Squad.
are big guns. Look at the guns on that sucker, man.
I know I want this.
Yeah, you can make a whole fleet.
Did you see how fast the Star Wars Celebration one sold out?
No.
The one for the anime, right? That was the exclusive.
Oh yes, that sold out. Yeah, I saw people
like rapid quick.
Yep.
So yeah, so they're gonna have different stuff on there. That this I think is gonna drop this weekend. It's actually already on the Canada site.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I want to get that.
Yeah, that one's a nice ship. Real nice ship.
The box,
especially if you get the Anakin and the Obi-Wan, the ETA ones, and you have the whole Revenge of the Sith opening.
True, that would be cool.
Yeah,
I like that it comes with 2 figures, so you can take and put it in there.
Yeah, because I think that ship itself has a gunner pointing backwards, which is cool, and it gives you the droid.
Yeah, it's a cool little set.
Yeah.
What do you think? $29.99 for that one?
Yeah, I'm sure $29.99. They do such good work with this, and it's so reasonably priced.
Yeah,
within that ballpark, I'd say.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got Box Lunch is giving 30% off all Star Wars products in store.
Okay.
I don't know what Box Lunch sells.
They sell like a whole bunch of. It's kind of like a Hot Topic.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Hot Topic. They have merch. They have, books. Notebooks, pens. Stuff like that. Look at it. They have a shelf, a Millennium Falcon shelf. Right there.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Tatooine jersey. Makeup bag.
There you go. Oh, they do have a lot of different stuff on there.
Yeah, they got little stuff, mugs. Having your coffee.
Yeah.
Shower cap.
Pretty cool. The Jedi jersey's dope. Skywalker.
Yeah, the Jedi one is nice.
All right.
Yeah, bags and everything.
So you got that. So that's what you get 30% off starting tomorrow through May 5th.
That's not a bad discount, man.
Yeah, that's nice.
Disney Music Emporium, receive a free gift with any Star Wars purchase. Offer valid May 2nd through the 4th.
Okay.
Funko has a buy 2 Star Wars items, get 1 free.
All right.
If you're into that, that offer's already going on.
Already going, yeah.
Yeah. Heroes and Villains. So they are having exclusive shirts, which I picked up one today already. See where that's at. Is that this one? Yeah. So these are the exclusive shirts that are dropping. This one, I think, is so every day they're going to drop one, and it's only for the day.
Oh, wow.
Oh, very cool.
So today's is this one here, the IG-11.
Nice.
So that's the one I grabbed. Why would it go down? It's like I'm zooming in. there's the picture.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. That's dope metal.
I think it's pretty cool. It has kind of, like a Western vibe to it, almost like the
it looks like the spaghetti westerns.
Exactly.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I was thinking when I saw it, man. Yeah, so they got that one. I picked it up. And they give you free shipping on these shirts, by the way. So
I mean, that's a win.
Yeah. The Mando one looks pretty cool too.
Yep. Children of the Watch.
I like
I'll
that.
get Frankie the Boba Fett one.
Nice.
You know.
Duel of Mos Espa. Din Djarin, Fennec Shand.
What he says no glow in the dark saber condoms. Oh man.
Boss Greedo.
Yeah,
That's
that's pretty
pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
And then they have and then the other one is Cad Bane. Like, I don't know where that one's at though. There it is, Cad. Oh, and they have Han. This one's cool too with Greedo.
Oh, that looks real good, dude.
yeah.
He's got that 70s look, man.
Yeah.
One man, one Rhodian. One shall stand, one shall fall.
One
With Ben Kenobi, Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Rhodian's code.
And then you got this one.
Peligroso.
Oh, that's nice, dude.
That's pretty cool.
Cad Bane is el peligroso. En su canal WKAQ-FM. I can see it now, dude.
Yeah.
Telemundo, su canal.
Yeah, but the IG one was dope.
Yeah, the IG one is real nice, man. I
Probably
like
my
that.
favorite one. And
And he still looks like the action figure too. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I jumped on that the minute I saw it. But I think I'm gonna grab them all. I like them. So those are the 5, and every day they're dropping. And like I said, it's only for 24 hours. So if you want to get the IG-11, it's only gonna be available tonight until the end of the night. So yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that they put free shipping because now you're going to ship every single time because it's one per night.
Yeah, so that's cool they did that. And the way they do it is they give you the discount on the shipping in the price of the shirt. So it's like you'll see the price of the shirt, it drops it down to like $24, and then the shipping charge still hits you. So zeros out.
Yeah.
Other than that, select items on their site are 20% off too. So you can get some of the shirts for less.
I mean, that Andor one looks pretty cool too.
Yeah, I know. I kind of wanted to get this so that I could rock it when we do our reviews.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. So heroes and villains, man. That's cool.
Nice.
All right. You got Her Universe, up to 50% off of Star Wars items on Her Universe. You already saw that they have that velvet one. Jazzwares. Now, Jazzwares had their vault that dropped this past week, and I didn't grab it as this week actually.
Yeah, I don't usually get the volts, but I did see the.
This is the one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like the vaults in general, but this one was like, I don't know. I'm all right with it.
Yeah.
Did you grab this one, Flex?
No.
Yeah.
I never liked the bug guys.
Yeah, me neither. Wasn't a big fan of the Geonosians.
Yeah. I was like, okay. Bugs, but okay.
They did have that set that they came out that had the big dark ladder ship. That sold out.
That sold out. Yeah. That did sell out.
It was like $200 for that one.
Yep.
Came with a lot of shit though.
Well, you got Biggs.
Yeah.
He's gone. That's the only way you could get him, I think.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Then of course you got that ARC 170. You know, we got to try to hunt.
Nice.
Penguin Random House has got 85% off their books and stuff. So you got subscriptions to Star Wars Insider through them.
Nice.
So you can get some discounts on that. Speaking of, did anybody grab the Insider for Revenge of the Sith?
I did not.
Man, I didn't find it.
I haven't gotten an Insider in years, but yeah. I remember being subscribed. What was it? Issue 23?
Right?
Yeah, I was all over that. I kept getting those for years.
All right.
It was the Dark Ages when we had nothing, and then they announced the Phantom Menace, and I was like, I'm never unsubscribing, you know?
Right.
Then Revenge of the Sith happened. I'm like, okay, no mas. There's nothing.
So Scott got the TIE Bomber. That also came out this week too, right?
Yeah. The TIE Bomber's been hard to get, man. I've been trying to get that guy, and then every so often I see the link, I go to it, 8 minutes later, they're sold out.
Sold out. But they released it in Armada now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
So they should be around for a little bit now.
Yeah.
Alejandro, what's going on, brother?
What's
The
up?
twin. Bad twin.
Or good twin, depending on it. All right, got Nilda in the house. What's going on?
Nilda.
Six.
Going on?
All right, so
Nene.
Rooms to Go was the furniture store I was talking about.
Yeah, how are they doing it? They're giving you like a Star Wars X-Wing bed sheets or something? Oh,
yeah.
Wait, I just
I'm
saw a
going back.
Mandalorian bed.
No, I'm going back. All right.
Shit.
Exclusive May the 4th pricing. I don't know what that means exactly, but hey, sales. So yeah, you got a Mandalorian bed.
Damn.
Man, I would have. Oh, a
Lightspeed.
hyperdrive.
Lightspeed.
It looks like it looks like hyperdrive, but
Right?
it says carbonite.
That's funny, man.
That is awesome, man.
I don't know if I want that representing me over my head like that.
Nah.
Listen, that's where you put on the sexy flexy music and you have the Mandalorian head in the background. Your girl knows what's up. You're gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh
right.
no,
That's it. That's it. Lightspeed.
Nice.
Lightspeed. That's it. Se acabó. You went
Exactly.
hyperdrive on me, man.
Oh man. You got Star Wars Black twin sheets right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was surprised with this one. I was like, rooms to go. I'm like,
man.
What's that? Oh, that's a TIE fighter. What?
this is
Oh,
a
TIE
desk.
fighter desk. Yeah,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
yeah. It's a glass desk.
$555. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a kid's desk. Imagine the adult.
Right? Not for nothing though. I wish I would have had this when I was a kid.
Come on.
They got a full-size version of it too. Do they got a king?
Yeah.
I straight up changed my bed.
You tell that to Candy. Hey, look, baby, he got us a king size. He'll be like, what? No.
Star Wars, what's this one? This was $2,000.
As a queen, maybe?
Star
No,
Wars
kids.
That's a full size.
It's a
It's a
full
full
size.
It's still a kid's bed though.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's just the bed. I think it's a bunch of different stuff that comes
Yeah, I
with it.
think you get the dresser, the night table,
Yeah.
you know.
The black
And then they
mirror.
send you, the mirror. They show you the mirror with the lightsaber. Yeah, I'd be like, Mom, I want this. My mom would have been like, yeah, whatever.
Yo, I like Sergio's. I'm gonna get a king size Mando bed and tell the wife this is the way.
Ah.
I got the helmet. It's not coming off, baby.
Got a full size. I'm not seeing a king. So
No.
full is as big as you get.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
break.
And I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, I had a queen, man. I couldn't sleep on a fool.
I
Cousins had
had
fools.
I had a queen too. Yeah, I had a queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. And then you got Star Wars Insider. So they're going behind the scenes. You get from the looks of it, bundle promotion with 35 volumes, a combined SRP of $780 for just $18. Damn. So you have that. So that's what's on here.
35 issues for 700.
It says for $18 though. I don't think it's $18. Over
Oh.
780 for just 18.
Suggest a retail price of over
Yeah.
780. Okay. Okay.
Interesting. All right. And then you got this is the Disney store.
All right. Let's see what these guys.
So these are the
got.
stuff that's going to be at the park. You could get it on the site. They're actually already putting stuff up. So today they opened up the Mara Jade lightsaber set, which I thought that was already on there for whatever reason, but
I thought so too.
I thought so too.
Yeah. But yeah, they said that it came out here. They didn't say what's coming out tomorrow. Something's coming out at 6:00 tomorrow. Got the
Funny
Boba
how
Fett.
they-
jersey.
Yeah, the Fett one looks nice.
Yeah, I
Funny
like,
how they're promoting that Mara Jade and she's legend.
right?
Uh-huh. We were robbed.
Epstein collection. All right, so I saw that bag while I was there. The jersey is pretty cool. You got a 2025 pin.
Pin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this shirt.
Yeah, that reminds me of the Star Wars Galaxy animated series that they have, the YouTube
Yeah.
shorts. I like those.
Yeah, these are cool. These are actually already up.
Yeah.
If I see it there, I probably will pick that up. It changed on me. I feel like the whole site changed on me.
Yeah, it turned. I think the little arrow or something.
Yeah.
There's a pin.
Yeah, and then you got the jersey. There's the
Yep.
shirt. All right. So then you have on May the 4th, you're gonna have these are all the drops. You got the Her Universe sweater, you got the Pandora pin.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Empire jacket looks really cool.
Yeah. You got Roosevelt's dropping in an exclusive shirt that day. Thing is, when you click on these links, I don't think they open anything. Yeah, they don't. It just says
Yeah,
the placeholder.
Like it's coming. It's a placeholder.
Mhm.
There's the the lightsaber set. So there's a Shin Hati and the Balin Skull set that you can get.
Oh, so it's both of them together. Okay.
Mhm.
Master and Apprentice.
Yeah. And you got the Soul lightsaber. You got this doll, Princess Leia. There's the mouse droid that everybody's on.
Everybody wants that.
Yeah. That's going to sell out quick, I think.
Yep.
And then this I thought was already out there. I'm confused, but it says
That
May the
was
4th.
last year. They
last
did
year.
put that out. Last
dude,
year they did
people
put
there.
it out, and everybody was jumping on it. I remember I thought about it too late.
It
But
was
I wonder
there
if
last weekend when I was there.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I don't know why
How
that's
much was it? Like over 100 and change, right?
$99, I thought.
$9.
Okay.
It's a big box though. You know?
Yeah. I've seen a few of the guys in Spice Runners where they displayed it, and it looks really nice.
Mm,
They put it up like a chessboard,
right.
or like the chessboard.
Yeah, it looks like they're re-releasing the Star Tour speeder. So that's cool. And then you have these droids from the Droid Factory.
Yeah.
And then there's another droid that's coming out. So this I
Another?
just found thanks to my twin.
Oh,
Pull this over
Alejandro.
here so you guys can see it. This guy did an unboxing video. Is there a way to like quickly get past this? I don't think so.
I think you could hold it and it scrolls faster, like 2x instead of if you click in it, or no?
No, I don't have any options.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, because you can't even hear what he's saying.
Yeah. What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? Come on, dude. Stop
come on.
reading.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get to that
I
part.
love Disney and they love me and they're sending me this little thing.
Chill.
Stay tuned, guys and girls.
Yeah, I got no way of fast forwarding.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
go.
Open it up. Open up. What's in the box?
All right, he gets the Hoth hat.
Okay,
got-
he's got the hot hat. I
Yeah,
would
he-
wear that.
That's coming out.
Yeah.
They're also gonna have the Death Star popcorn bucket.
Yes, in Orlando, which is really nice because you guys weren't going to get that.
True.
Oh, and the 501st bucket too.
Right.
Yeah.
Got the jacket.
All right. Nice. Oh, it said Star Wars with lightsabers on sleeves. That's nice.
It's pretty cool.
All right, dude. I don't need the model. Alexa, shut up.
Mhm.
He started talking to me. All right, sexy ball guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
And
That's not it either.
okay, so
droids that we
he's
saw
at
there,
Droid Factories. That's the one
Yeah.
that they had there. Okay. Oh, nice.
That's already there. I've seen
Yeah.
that.
I
That's
saw it last month.
Yeah.
Does it float like magnetically or no?
No, I don't think so.
No.
No. I just want the one just floating. That's it.
I mean, it does look life size though. Like I
Yeah.
think it's one of those things that see, it just spins around.
Okay. So it's like laser tag with a round ball.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty cool, dude. So it's the big
Tell me it's
stuff.
legit. Come on. That the big one? That's the big one. All right. This
Okay, who is
what's
this? Who
gonna
is
be
this?
there.
Who is this? Who is this? Turn it around.
Come on.
Now don't turn it around.
Getting you a view, buddy.
Oh, it's the probe droid.
The probe droid.
Oh wait, it's not the probe droid. It's the probe droid head
First
with
order.
the legs.
The first order probe droid.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's a first order probe droid?
The first order.
He pulls it out. Yeah, it is a first order
Yeah,
probe
first
droid.
order probe droid.
Still a probe droid.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's that one. Okay.
Huh.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Don't they have those in the ride?
I think
They
it's
have those-
on the ride. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty neat, actually.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. And I
But
like
now
how it
that
has a
it's
clear
in the
base.
first order, I kind of wish it was the Empire version.
I wish it was the Empire version. That's what I thought it was. I'm like, okay, give me that instead of the Sideshow, because Sideshow has a statue.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
a
this is
pretty big
cool.
size for that thing too. I like that it comes on the clear stand.
Yeah, the clear stand makes it nice. And that's got to be like $100, $120.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this will probably sell out pretty quick too, because I know a lot of people like the droids.
Yeah. Yeah, the droid is really hot. You go to build a droid and it's packed. Especially I made a
I'm
fourth.
getting you that hat, Ralph. If I find that hat,
I'm rocking it, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I will. You'll see me with it the next show when you get it.
All right,
I'll rock it.
y'all hear that, right?
Listen, I'll take out my Han Solo and Tauntaun 12-inch doll from Toys R Us exclusive.
Yeah, Lewis, they beat me to the unboxing.
Yeah. God dang it, Lewis.
And he didn't even smell
All
the box before.
Yeah.
But bro, you know what? It's the unboxing experience you get with me. Doesn't matter if I unbox it first. You come watch it with me. It's because the experience. You know, you get the box sniff. You know, you get all the funny jokes that I throw into.
Oh, I saw somebody trying to do that same thing, trying to sniff it too. I'm like, man, stop biting.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's what's coming out of Disney.
Okay.
All right. I think we already did Heroes and Villains.
Yep.
Yeah, we already did that. These are the Topps cards that I was telling you about.
The Mayos.
Mayos, yeah. So 150, man. I can't believe it's 150 for that.
I can't. You know, I love the card sets and stuff like that, but it gets expensive.
For 8 cards.
8?
No,
150?
8, yes.
Oh no, dude, no. I thought you were talking about you get the set of 150 cards for $150.
No.
Yo, I'm still back in 1990 something, 91,
I
picking
got
up
my
my
card.
Marvel decks. You know.
That's why it's like when I said the Chrome Black cards, yeah, they're 150 also, and you only get 5 cards with that one, but you get a guaranteed signature. But you
Wait, is that what everybody's opening online that I see?
Yeah. That's the ones that are open. Yeah, because everybody's hunting down, you know, a Harrison Ford or a Luke Skywalker signature, or sorry, Mark Hamill or whatever. Which on that said, it seems like they're hunting more down like the newer generation characters versus like the older generation. But still, at least you get a signature, you know, for the
okay,
150.
Brandalorian is saying there's 64 total cards for $150.
No, this is 8 cards right here, dude. Hobby boxes will contain
8 cards per deck and 8 packs per box.
8 packs, 8 cards. I don't do math well.
Okay, mathematics. But
Yeah,
like
math.
I was about to tell everybody who's been opening those cards looking for a signature, vete pa carajo was that? Because you crazy.
I mean,
For
it's
that
a
price?
little bit more understandable for 64 cards, though.
Okay.
Yeah, Justin, math is hard, bro. It's late at night. I didn't have a ghost.
Matemáticas.
I thought it said 8 cards. 8. Okay, my bad. I skipped.
That's a lot. That's still a lot of money, George. I mean, that's like you said. You're very close to a Hot Toys. If you buy 2 boxes, you got 2 Hot Toys. You got 1 Hot Toy. It's done.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way I look at it.
True. True. Yeah. No, I'm good. I already had enough with cards in the last like couple months.
Oh.
I need a break. I do like the art on some of them though.
Yeah.
And it tests you also. It's because the cards are in Japanese. So that if you know, so a lot of times, like I was watching some of the card breaks, and the people don't even know who the character is because they don't have the name of it on there, right?
Oh my god!
So he's like, I got this guy. This one's your mom. You know.
And some of these guys don't even know what some of these characters are.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow.
No, I agree with you. I mean, bro, but that's if it sells for $5,000, man.
Yeah.
You know, like
if it sells for that.
So that's the thing that Seth pulled me in with the card sets. He was like, oh, you know, you get these cards, you get a signature, and the signature is worth like $200. You make your money back on the box.
If
I'm like,
find it.
Bullshit. That's all. That's what I say about that. All right. It's like if somebody is willing to pay for that, then you make your money back on that. But that's not the case, man.
That's a big if. That is a big if, especially in today's climate.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I just saw a $1,200 statue going for $500. Like they're like, take it, please, and they paid that price, the full price.
And I watched a lot of card breaks for the Chrome Black, and in I don't know how many videos I saw one guy unbox a Harrison Ford, wow. And which is awesome for him. But how many boxes did he open? And the way they were doing it was that they were selling bids on eBay to open the boxes. So they were making money off these bids that people were putting in, and that's how they found it. They're opening up.
Yeah, you told me it was a bid system just to see if you could. No way.
Damn. That's the only way you're gonna get it. That's like playing with those scratch-off games, right? The scratch-off games tell you you can win $5,000 on a scratch-off game. You got to buy rolls, to get that lucky.
Yeah.
So, damn.
Is
Yeah.
anybody collecting fig pins and the mini mystery ones? I have not. I
No,
have
I'm
not done
not.
fig pins in a while. I did see some fig pins though, which were like a Vader silhouette, and they had a different painting, and I think those were from Celebration. Those were looking really nice.
Oh, cool. Cool. There's a Star Wars Insider.
Yeah, Michelle.
Roosevelt's.
The belts. Oh, that first one looks cool. The
Yeah,
figures.
bed sheets, right?
Yeah, yeah. I can rock that.
That's the first
And
thing I thought about when I got this on. So I felt like I had bed sheets like this.
I like it too because it's everybody.
Yeah. I like their shirts, man.
Yeah.
But I get the
would've-
polos.
The polos.
Yeah, because it's like I can wear them to work.
Oh, that's true.
You know, I do get the buttons down too. They're like my party shirts and stuff. But so I like this one's cool. This one's got Mustafar.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool for Revenge of the Sith.
Is it a fitted fit or are they baggy? Like
Kind of loose. They're loose fit. Yeah, like I wear an extra large in these.
Oh, the Rebels looks nice on the left.
Rebels is cool. Yeah. You know, you got all their faces in there, kind of like Andy Warhol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Andy Warhol.
Warhol,
They're
yeah.
colorful. Yeah, they're very colorful. Oh, they got Hondo in there too, man. That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. This one I like. It's got the Boba Fett. So it's got like all of the concept art for him.
Oh, the Ralph McQuarrie's. That's nice.
And the Joe Johnston's.
Nice.
So that one's cool. This one I like too.
Yes.
What's that?
It's got the troopers from Rogue One.
Yeah.
Oh, short troopers.
Cool.
The short troopers. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Looks
Yeah,
very topical.
Yeah, right.
Because of the palms. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scarif. Yeah. This one I got.
I see the polos. That's the polo.
Yeah, this is
like
one of the polos.
That's nice. That's real cool.
Yeah.
You see your boy with it. You know who he is. You're like, all right, I know he's one of mine.
Yeah, exactly. This one I missed out on. I was kicking myself in the ass, bro. I like
that looks clean too.
Right? You got the I can zoom in on that.
The helmet, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it keeps it with the little helmet logo all the way down. Oh, and they're inverted inside and out. That's nice.
Yeah, it's cool. Pretty cool design.
Yeah.
And they got the Vader. I think there's another one that's sold out.
That looks like checkers.
So this one has
Red Vader.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, lots of other stuff too. I can't do the shorts.
No.
I like the shorts. Those shorts are too short. So yeah, that's that. What was this? Oh, and this too, Matt Ferguson. Did you guys anybody get the paint, the art?
No, that's the one from Bottleneck, right?
Yeah.
Bottleneck. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the Japanese logo one.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Yeah, this one here. That one's cool.
Yeah.
You can still get them. These are like timed releases.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the ones that they did last time. I think 2 weeks ago that they had the 3 prints. That was really nice with original movies. I would have loved to have put it here, but they're like
he hasn't done an Attack of the Clones one yet.
No, he doesn't. He
When's
hasn't.
the next anniversary for that one?
I thought it would have been 2 years ago for the 20th.
Scott.
It's got to be in the shorts.
I do not wear shorts.
We wear shorts.
I know, yeah, that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done Phantom Menace and he's done Revenge of the Sith, but I think for the anniversary of Attack of the Clones was the last celebration, or not the last celebration in Anaheim.
2002.
2002.
Yeah. So.
And that was the 20th back then.
Yeah.
Right? So when is the 25th anniversary of that?
22 be 7.
27. So that'll be the next celebration.
Yeah, that would be the next celebration with the 50th anniversary of Star Wars.
A
New Hope.
Wonder if he'll do a poster then.
I'm pretty sure. They'll milk them. Come over here. We need more money.
Yeah. True.
These kids are suckers. They're buying everything.
They are. Lego's having their event right now.
Yeah.
You just did the Jango Fett. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
Gift purchases. So you get looks like a Millennium Falcon. I don't know what that is. What is that?
Camino
training.
training. Yeah. Yeah.
The keychain's cool.
Yeah.
So you got that all starting on the 5th, or ends on the 5th.
Yeah. See, the Millennium Falcon looks nice because it's not too big. It's slightly bigger than that tiny ship that's inside the Star Wars logo. You
Mhm.
put him on a Star Wars logo.
Yeah,
And
that
you
seems
put a
really
few of
small,
those like that. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then you get 4 times points if you're buying right now.
Hmm.
I mean, the only thing I really want is that UCS.
The Death Star?
No, the Jango Fett, the ship.
Oh, yeah. Well, they still haven't shown the Death Star,
Right, yeah, they still haven't shown that.
and that's
That
coming.
K2S was pretty cool too.
Yeah, the J2 does look cool.
Yeah.
Oof,
Dope.
TIE Interceptor.
Yeah, I seen that at Target. Seen this one at Target too.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Cool stuff, man.
So much.
And that's it, man. Other than that, I'm doing a sale right now, 20% off everything on the store.
Nice.
So it's May 420. 420.
Okay.
So yeah, use the code May 420 and you can get 20% off the merch on my store right now. So I'll leave that running all weekend long.
Yeah, that does look
Right.
cool. That's nice.
Yeah,
May
it's the hat
420.
I'm
Don't
rocking
slip
right
the
now.
hat. The hat looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna rock that Tauntaun hat. I'm gonna rock that Tauntaun. Somebody better put that sound effect. You know, whatever it is.
I'll have it. I'll have it.
Bad?
ready. I'll have it. I'll have it.
All right. I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
oh, there's still more actually. Forgot about
Oh,
that.
there's more?
There's more.
Oh, yes. That's right. Hot Toys?
Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Just waiting for it to load up right now. I don't know what's happening.
Hot Toys. Juguetes calientes.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Let's get into some of this Hot Toys stuff.
Calientes. Yeah, that.
Nihilist.
He
This
looks
is
so good. He looks so good.
Did you jump on it?
No, I have not.
I haven't jumped on it yet either.
One, the tariffs, is
Yeah.
one thing, but the other thing is, I'm trying to really slow down. But right, that picture had me was because you see his mouth, but then you see redeemed
Right?
in front of him, and I'm like, that's coming, bro. Nobody else has a purple pink lightsaber like that except one other guy, and he died. He didn't jump out the window, Frankie. He died.
It did kind of like he jumped out the window though.
Nah, I don't think he did.
Yes.
But I love that you can see his eyes and everything inside Nihilus. I mean,
Yeah.
if you zoom in, you could see that. That looks really cool, man.
Did it look like that in the game though? I always thought it was like
It was
dark
like
mist.
hollow. It was like, there
Yeah.
was nothing there.
I guess they can't do that, but
Yeah,
I mean,
but he looks really good. Unless is it a different portrait or no?
no, that's
No,
the
just
portrait.
one portrait.
Yeah.
It looks good, man. It looks really good.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm waiting though.
Yeah.
Like, this hood looked like that in the game too. That's the other thing I didn't. I got to check back to see.
The hood?
Yeah,
The cat ears.
yeah, the cat ears exactly.
I don't know. Meow meow meow.
Hello Kitty.
Meow meow. Jump and dive. Dives, Frankie. Jump and not dives, jump and lives. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
Frankie.
Yeah, I dig it. I like it, and then I'm digging mostly because it's the video game characters, and then they have the
Yeah.
Bane, or not the Bane, but the Malgus that came out, right? You get them all.
Yeah.
I already
got
got
the Revan. Did they announce Malgus?
They did.
Oh,
They
yeah,
did announce
They
Malgus. They already
did
released
announce Malgus. Sorry. I was thinking of the counterpart to Revan. What's his name? Jawless Man.
Oh,
Malik. Malik, yeah.
Malik. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they haven't announced Malik yet.
But yeah, I like that they're touching Legends
they
better
did
than what
touch over.
Disney is touching Legends. But that looks good, man. They adjusted the lighting on this, but that looks good.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Not a bad price either. I think it was like $260 or something like that.
That's a great picture, man. It's
Yeah,
just
it's a cool
Legends right there.
That's the way they're selling me on it.
Yeah. Because like me, when they originally announced what's his name, Star Killer,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted them to sell the Emperor's chair because I would have said, okay, I'm gonna put this corner as a what if he did beat Vader and the Emperor and he took control of the galaxy, and then maybe put a droid or two with him,
Mm-hmm.
like a what if series. But it's Lord Hello Kitty. Meow.
For real, man. It's like I for whatever reason I thought it was just like a hood, like a regular hood.
Yeah, but I do like the portrait because he was human till the point that it all consumed him. Because he was kind of like Galactus, where he hungers, he just hungers, and he's
Right.
hungry for life force.
Yeah, that's right.
Crazy.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
that
cool.
looks crazy.
Pretty
Yeah,
neat to be releasing that one. So that was the first drop. Actually, two dropped that same day.
yeah,
Two,
just dropped
Darth
that same
Sidious.
day. This guy, the man of many faces.
Yeah.
How many of these figures did they already drop, man? They've had a few
Oh.
Palpatines recently, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was actually happily surprised you get the second cloak with it because it's not just a red suit. You get the cloak when becomes full Darth Sidious. That cloak.
So you have a Darth Sidious that is the normal version, right? That looks like Palpatine, kind of like this, but in more like the Clone Wars era
Okay.
costume. So you have that. Then there's a Darth Sidious that came with a regular and a special edition one.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have this one that's the Palpatine. And I thought you had a Palpatine already that was just normal, but maybe that I'm thinking of the Sidious one from the Clone Wars.
I don't know, but this one does give you the alternate faces together with it.
Yes, that's cool.
That is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming the light the hands are lighting up with that, like
Yeah.
Nihilus is. So technically, if you already have Mace Windu, you can put him next to a window, and you can make that you can make that scene, Frankie.
Good
Unlimited power.
Hold much longer.
That is great, dude. I was really happy when the alternate portrait came. I'm like, yo, that's awesome, man. How much
They
is
look
this
like the
guy?
hands light up. 285.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it for the two portraits. I think it's
Yeah.
great.
The two portraits, a different cloak. You put him with the Anakin, man. Look at that. That's a great scene.
Mm-hmm.
We want
All
to
right.
snuff him out.
If you could only get one Palpatine, one Sidious or Palpatine, would you get the Clone Wars version of him, this version of him, or Return of the Jedi version of Palpatine?
Oh, Return of the Jedi. I mean,
For me, it would be
I'm-
Return of the Jedi. I would go for the
the
Gold.
chair, Palpatine.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because the other one, I see the Darth Sidious Special Edition Hot Toys. Yeah. Actually, that's the one that it looks like he's fighting in the Senate. So they got okay. So this is the one where he just became Sidious in front of and named Vader, right? But
Right.
the other one
Mm.
is where he's fighting Master Yoda,
Mm-hmm.
and
Right.
he's got the brown. He's got the brown. He's not wearing the black.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which I always found myself asking, like, when did he have time to change? But then the other one is straight out of Clone Wars, where he's fighting Maul and his brother Savage.
Right.
Yeah, no. And if I had to choose between all three of those and Return of the Jedi, I think it'd be Return of the Jedi.
I think I would choose Return of the Jedi also.
Yeah.
Mm.
If I
it would
only
come with
had
a
one.
chair. It
If I
would
only
come
have
with a
one.
chair, period.
But this is really cool though. I do like this one a lot.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one you don't get a coin. I just want you to know that.
I see that. Yeah, yeah. The other one came with the coin, right?
Yeah, the other one came with a gold coin.
The Senate. The Senate.
I-
See the hands light up? They look like they light up.
These light up.
It
Let
might
me
be.
see.
It might be. Just
I like that they put it in the fingers though. That's dope.
Yeah,
yeah.
that is dope. Yeah.
Because the
I
other ones
don't
have always
think
been
the
that,
other
like-
one.
but the other ones they just put like the lightning wraparound. That's what they did for Dooku. This
No, but the Darth Sidious one, I'm looking at it with the brown suit when he's fighting Yoda.
yeah,
He has it in the fingertips coming out like that.
he's got it like that too. This one
Yeah.
here we listed.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah, you see him?
yeah. And you got the coin. Yeah, but that smile though. Woo!
Yeah, that smile is wicked.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
like
wicked
that one. That's
smile.
cool.
So be it, Jedi.
And let me tell you, some of these images literally are frame by frame of the movie.
Yeah. This is the
You
other
know?
one I was thinking about.
Yeah, that's when he fights Savage
Right.
and Maul.
Love that he's getting all this love though, man. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, I am too.
Get your Ian autographs.
Yeah, right. Cool.
But yeah, the chair is mandatory for me.
Yeah, I like the chair a lot.
Power, unlimited.
Unlimited. Yeah. So this is cool. Swap out heads.
Yeah.
I like that pose just there where he's pulling.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. And for everybody who was able to get the Anakin, you know,
Oh yeah.
I'm not jealous at all. Can't stand you people.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, that's cool. You can have them paired next to each other. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Sideshow still doesn't have that on their site. I don't know what's going on with them, man.
What have I done?
It'd be great because you can even have Commander Cody receiving a message, you know, because the Cody lights up with a message of Palpatine. It has a little puck.
True.
Execute Order 66. I mean, there's so many things you could do. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
So, dude, what was up with the message they put though?
I don't know. It made it seem like there was one
A
coming.
fifth character. No. If you saw the message they put on Instagram, I think it said that one other is coming, or one exclusive is coming, or something like that. Like it was separate of these four.
I didn't understand it
Didn't
because
make any sense.
okay, like I know one of the complaints that people had about Scorch is that it was molded off of not the game, but off of the TV show. So then are these guys also molded off of the TV show that they never appeared in, off of Bad Batch? Because they got
Yeah, I
the
think
same
so.
mold as Scorch, right? So it's not 100% true to the game, but it's the closest we're going to get.
Right.
But I mean, now Scorch is sold out, and you didn't tell us we were going to get Delta Squad.
I still have Scorch, thank God.
Yeah,
I did not sell Scorch.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, though, after I see these come out, I'm like really on the fence about selling the Bad Batch off. It's because it's like the only reason why I really got the Bad Batch is because that's the closest I could get my connection to these four.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, and the first one, I'm definitely, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go buy Boss. You know, Boss has got to have, and then you got to get Sev.
I like Sev.
Yeah, because Sev is staying behind. He didn't make it.
I just like Sev because of the blood on the helmet and everything.
Yeah.
It was sick.
And then you have Scorch. I love Scorch. Fixer was okay for me, but it was Boss.
Okay.
And that was my favorite. I still got the helmet back there. It was the first helmet that I got because it lit up too.
True.
And I still got the game on my PS5. It works.
Hello there. I got it on the PS5 also.
Hello there.
General Kenobi, what's going on, bro? You back from Japan yet?
Yeah, he's been back.
He's been back? I've been watching his vlog videos. So,
General.
Yeah, this is going to be dope. This is going to be dope. How many of you guys in the chat going after these Republic Commandos?
Oh, gosh, it's got to be up there, man.
I hope to God they don't do what they did with
there better not be a queue. There better not be anything.
I don't want
just
none of that
put
shit.
It out
Just
there, man.
put them up there normal, man.
Yeah, just put it up there normal.
If you make me sick for these, I'm going to be cursing my ass off.
Yeah, man. They shouldn't do that. We're already tired of that crap.
I prefer the timed release. You know, if you want to make it exclusive, make it available for a week or two,
and that's it.
That's good. I'll buy it.
Whatever your count is the count, and that's how many we're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that. So yeah, these guys, and I think they're gonna release, or at least one of them is gonna release this weekend.
I'm assuming Sunday would be the day.
Yeah. Just gonna blow. I bet you they released that Anakin 2.0 also on the May 4th too.
Yeah.
If that happens, I'm definitely not getting it. All right. And then this was leaked on Reddit. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, I saw you this morning showing that one.
An elite squad trooper. So this is the trooper that was under the sharpshooter. Shit, why am I doing Crosshair?
Oh, okay. When Crosshair was an Imperial.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotcha. I thought it was a Shadow Trooper,
No, I don't think it's a
something.
Shadow Trooper.
An Elite Shadow Trooper or something, but no, it says Elite Squad Trooper.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks really cool. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if you like
OVP
all different clones.
OVP says he'll buy your crosshairs if you're going to sell.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the hard thing, guys. I mean, like if you get a group like the Bad Batch or Republic Commandos, you want all four.
You want all four.
You know, you can't just do one. It's like,
You want the team. See, the thing with the Republic Commandos is that the only collectible that I know of that they came out with that's official anyway was that statue set that came with the video game.
Yes, I think was that a Gentle Giant statue?
I think it was a Gentle Giant.
Yeah, and it's over $1,000. I've seen it.
It's ridiculous price now.
Yeah,
you know?
And it's not like it's really sharp or it's early Gentle Giant days, so it was really not the best.
Still was cool because they had all four of them there, and it was it's a nice little piece to have.
Yeah. If they did a dial, a 10 scale dial, that'd be great. A 1/6 scale dial of just all four of them, it'd be great.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, OVP says he's missing Crosshair, and that's
everybody else. Yeah, it sells for a lot.
Yeah.
I think people are selling the thing for like $800 or $700.
Oh my god!
Wow. Well, because everybody was slipping on it. Crosshair was available for a long time on Sideshow site. And I think people held off. It's because they didn't announce
the others
and Wrecker yet.
Yeah.
So everybody was like not getting it. And then when they announced those two, Crosshair sold out like almost immediately.
Mando Marine says it's BS that I said that the Gentle Giants is garbage because I'm just saying it's not as sharp. He said it's an awesome statue. There's no denying it is. I'm just saying it's not what their quality is today. Gentle Giants.
Let's pull it up. Let's take a look at it.
Let's see.
Gentle Giant Republic Commando. Oh, it looks dope, actually.
Yeah, put it up. I'll eat my words.
This one. Can we get a bigger picture, though? No, of course not.
Oh, my gosh. Can you zoom into the screen?
Nah, this is going to make it more blurry. Give me a second. Let me find a different one.
We're just looking for high res.
Yeah. These have horrible pictures. Shit. I'm gonna catch a virus looking for these pictures.
Yeah.
Stacking me a little closer. Maybe this will work.
Okay, I'll eat my words because that does look pretty badass.
Let's go.
Yeah, that looks pretty badass. Oh, Easy Shop has them. Well, yeah, I don't know where Easy Shop is, but I know it's not $39.
It ain't $39. I know that much.
No. That's a new Temu or whatever it is.
Save 60% off.
Yeah.
These are probably like fakes.
Yep. Somebody cloned that.
Yeah, it's hard to find a good picture of this thing. Maybe it's on eBay.
I had seen it on eBay.
Let's see.
That guy right there, 28.
That price.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, his
man.
picture's not any better.
It's whack, man.
Yeah, but that's how it came with the game.
Like that, maybe? There you go.
Okay.
These pictures suck.
Yeah. But see, what I was saying, it was just looking. Okay, that one right there towards the right.
Only 400.
No, that's the bronze one. The one above that. There you go.
Yeah.
See, it looks like the colors are slightly off. I'm not saying it's terrible, but it's not what they currently put out.
I've always wanted this statue.
Yeah, I have too. But I want that same thing recreated right now.
Yeah.
Just give me that. That was a badass drawing. Whoever created that concept art and just said, you know what, we could do this.
Yeah,
make it so. But it's up there, $2,800.
Yeah, that because they came with both. You had the bronze and you had the
and the colored.
And the color. Still, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, Commando Gentle Giants maquette 2006, 5.
Well, yeah, they only made 500 of them though. That's why.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a cool one. Yeah, but back to this one. So no idea when this is going to come out, but apparently it's out overseas.
Yeah, it looks like it's in Japan because I see that little thing behind it,
Mhm.
that little candy bag or something like that.
Yeah. So that's cool. Hopefully we'll get it over here. And that's that. Iron Studios with the Anakin. You guys seen that one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's the Clone Wars Anakin.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's nice with the battle droid,
Mhm.
split like that.
Really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they do that line with like the X-Men and they put a massive giant whatever in the middle and you have all the Jedis and clones shooting at it, fighting it, that'd be
That's
really
what?
cool.
No, that's 1/10 scale.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
110
110.
scale. So it's like 199, 150.
Shit. This might be more than that. Let me see what these things are going for.
Yeah. And we don't have tariffs in Brazil, right?
We probably do, just not as high as
Yeah.
China. That's where we're gonna go to.
Yeah. All statues are going to start being built in Iron Studios Brazil.
That one is $205.
Okay, 205. But I would, it would be really cool if they got like a scene from Clone Wars where they had the giant, like the Zillo Beast or something like that, and they're all like shooting at it, and you're like, yo, like the Sentinel and the X-Men.
Mm.
This one got me excited because I remember a picture you posted, George. You shared.
Yeah.
So it looks like that's definitely Luke. So
Yeah.
the
Climbing the X-wing.
X-wing, yeah,
Yep.
and that must be an Ewok.
Yeah.
That looks like an Ewok, but in reality, I'm still waiting for the statue of Darth Nihilus that you had shared.
That's
They
true.
had shared the concept art with you guys.
I
That
think
said
they
it
probably
could
put that on hold. It's because they switched all the mythos over to quarter.
Oh, that's true.
Because Nihilus was supposed to be a mythos statue.
Yeah, that was.
So I think because they switched over to quarter, they're changing things up,
Man, but an Ewok statue, is that going to be like the Yoda where you're paying a lot of money for one guy? There should be at least 3 Ewoks in there, man. I'm just saying, give me more fur for my money.
Yeah, that's true. So that's that one came out there. Then also that dropped this week is the Darth Vader dueling effect one for $295.
Okay. Yep.
Mm.
The one from Japan.
One from Japan, and then the Grogu for $270.
That's a really good price. I know you had shared that.
Yeah,
It is
both
a
of
really
these
good price.
were actually decent price, but I think there were more money at Celebration.
Yeah,
So,
I thought the Grogu was over 300.
I know. I think it was 300, but now
Okay.
it's 270, and then shipped to me was like $24,
Wow, not bad.
which was insane because like Toys Assemble wanted $150 in shipping, I think it was, or something like that, 157.
Yeah.
And that's not even including the tariffs, So yeah, I'm assuming I'm gonna get hit with a tariff on this though.
I'm with Dad Vader. There's about 70 of you guys here. Hit that like button. It helps out the show, guys. So we could keep
Appreciate
doing this. But I mean, only 37 of us liked it. So come on, help us out.
Hey, Janine's in the house. What's up, Janine?
Yeah. Well, Jedi Niner. I saw her earlier.
Yeah, I haven't glanced over the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look, Vader was over 300 at Celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's crazy with what the pricing is here. Yep, Toys Assemble wanted an insane amount for shipping. It's far, and they're saying it was a big box, so
Yeah. I think I saw Brandon H. or the guy from comicbook.com open it up. He loves it.
Yeah, I can't wait to get this one.
Yeah.
So, I may have to suit up to unbox that one. Like sweating. Yeah. So those are the other two that dropped this week.
Yeah.
And I think we're all cut up with collectibles now.
I think so, yeah.
So. All right, remove. There we go.
So, how about that damn Andor?
All right. So, for those of you guys who are just tuning into the Hyperdrive, welcome to the Hyperdrive Show. We're all done with collectibles, and we're going to be talking about Andor right now. This is season 2, episodes 4, 5, and 6. So if you have not watched the latest episodes, please note that we are going to be showing scenes from the show. We're going to be talking spoilers, and I don't want to ruin it for you because I actually really did like the last 3 episodes. I don't know if I liked them more than the first 3. I think I liked it for different reasons.
I liked it for different, yeah.
But I still think it's definitely worth watching. This season is kicking ass.
Yeah.
So
that final episode, final scene, I was like, oh yeah.
So
spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning. If you have not seen Andor, please, I don't want to ruin it for you. If you don't mind being spoiled, then hang out. Yeah. And again, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the show. We're going to talk some Andor right now. All right. That was your warning. Let's get to it. What'd you guys think about the last 3 episodes?
It was slower. I mean, it was a totally different pace than the first 3 episodes, but I did enjoy it. It was very much a spy thriller, to me. And I love how it's a mirror of Luthen and the old man from the ISB. They're mirrors of each other. They're trying to do the same thing, just on the opposite side of that mirror. And it's like, holy cow. And people are crossing, and they don't even know they're crossing. And you're like, oh, you're in my town, and I'm in your town now. And it's like, it's getting hot. Someone's going to bump into each other, like, just like that. So it's going to get hot. I love the show.
Yeah.
By the way, I do think, like I told you guys, and that is a lie in the show. There's no way that woman would be wearing pants, sleeping in that bed. It looked hot. It looked hot in that damn house. It's hot.
Flex, what you think, man?
Everyone's been saying how much slower it was, but I think the buildup was good. And then the third one, the intensity at the end. We were all like at the end of our seats, man. While she's trying to take that the mic listening device thing from the table. You got Krennic across from her. So that was intense, man. And the transition from that scene to the heist, with the people, robbing the carrier, and stuff like that. I mean, it was phenomenal.
It was a parallel scenario, dude, and you could see she was bleeding, taking off that mic. I'm like, yo, this is getting intense, and I don't think she's gonna make it.
Yeah, because you don't even think about it, but the last episode, I want to say more than 50% of the last episode was intense, like you said.
Yeah.
It was action in a different kind of way. It did take time to build up to that.
Krennic's acting, in that scene, bro. He was a diva. I mean, he was.
Yes.
The way him and Mothma were going back and forth.
Yes.
Oh man,
they were sassing at each other.
Yeah.
And like Mando Marine says, that dress uniform that he had was a sash. I'm like, yo, that's a Hot Toys coming out next week, bro.
Oh, that sure is. That's sure. Didn't they already make a Krennic? They've made a Krennic before, right?
They made a Krennic, for Rogue One.
That's gonna be an easy one. That's gonna be an easy one for them.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
But that looked really cool. And let's not forget Saul Guerrera. Madness,
dude,
bro.
And homeboy, the poor Puerto Rican kid trying to get the thing, and he's like, breathe it in. I'm like, bro. I'm like, oh,
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I think he's Puerto Rican in space.
You think everybody's Puerto Rican?
Listen, they took out my boy Jimmy Smith, bro. I'm kind of pissed about that, but they took out my boy Jimmy Smith.
That was a little disappointment. Yeah,
But I heard that he's gonna have more of a role in the next episodes.
I heard that too. That they needed him for one of the roles, or for the progression of the story. I hope that's the case. It better not be like why did they do this if it did nothing for the story? Because that's the way I felt. That they just threw him in there, and this is not progressing the story. But hopefully that is the case, that they actually progress the story. But from what I understood, Jimmy was busy. He could not.
Right.
Yeah, the scheduling conflict, he said.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, OVP's over here saying that they announced, Black Series announced him in a dress uniform already as a Target exclusive. Actually, that's right. I forgot to put that in the collectible part of this. Yep. And Fred, no, not animatronic.
No.
Yeah.
But
awesome.
you got a Vatos Locals in space now, bro. Because he was in Vatos Locals. He was looking forever. Yeah, blood in, blood out.
Blood in, blood out. That's right.
Yeah,
it's true. George, do you think Jen Erso could make a cameo in Andor? She could. I thought that she was in this one. I was really looking for her.
Yeah. When Saul was there, I was like, okay, we could get her.
But I was talking to my brother about it because we were going back and forth with Rogue One. And I think she mentions when she sees Saul again that he dropped her off somewhere when she was much younger.
Yeah.
I think she's not going to be part of his crew at the moment.
Yeah. But
You know.
the two tube twins, yo, those guys need a
Oh
hot
yeah.
toys.
Mm.
They definitely need a hot toys. Those would sell. Those would
Oh
definitely sell.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I love how they speak. I love how he's just cradling his rifle. He's like he's waiting for action. I want to see those boys gun it out.
True.
But but homeboy Saul, man, yo, he's man, this guy, the actor himself, man,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker. Yeah,
brilliant, man, brilliant.
yeah,
Dude's great.
He's
yeah.
crazy.
He's absolutely.
That guy's out of his rockers, man. He's
Yeah, bro. He even called the gas his sister, which we know his sister passed away
away.
Yeah.
in Clone Wars. You know,
Yeah.
my sister.
So I have my thoughts about why he says that, but anyway,
Yeah.
I love how the show starts off. The next 3 episodes, they always start off with this 1 year later. They let you know exactly where we're at. BBY3, digging that. Yeah, right.
Yeah, 1 year later.
Yeah. So I think that's cool. And then Bix is still dealing with the PTSD,
Her nightmares.
the nightmares, and all that. And she sees this guy. This guy's creepy, bro.
Yeah.
So one thing that I thought that was kind of cool here was that we know that Andor killed the guy,
Mhm.
right? He says in his lines here that everybody has their own rebellion that they're fighting, which is what Andor said in season 1.
Mhm.
So I thought that was kind of cool. So it makes it seem like she's seeing or Andor, become this guy or become
Yeah,
like
she doesn't want to be a monster like he
Right.
is a monster.
Yeah, that dude's face, bro.
Yeah, he's creepy. But this is a straight reflection of early, World War II Germany.
Yeah,
What
absolutely.
was happening. It's like unbelievable.
Mhm.
And they put what I thought was really cool is that they put a face to the soldier because he's an Imperial and you see the helmet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You usually don't see that.
He's like a mud trooper.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mud Trooper.
Yeah.
So then Andor and her have the conversation. She's worried about, that he's becoming too harsh. And then they find out that they're living on Coruscant, which I didn't
Yeah.
think that they were, but that's kind of cool too. They're hiding right under the Empire's thumb.
Yep.
Yep.
In the housing projects.
In the projects, yeah.
Yeah, in the projects, bro.
Which
In
is
the ghetto.
what they showed in Mandalorian season 3. They showed the same projects, could be.
Maybe.
Where they put the Imperials.
Where they were doing the retraining.
Right, the retraining.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is Gorman.
Yep. Like Mr. JJ said, that would be the French underground resistance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So Cyril threw me for a loop on this one at the beginning. It's because at the beginning here you hear him talking to his mom, and then I'm thinking this guy's changed. But
Oh yeah, no.
but then we find out, obviously he knows that he's being spied on. I didn't put the 2 and 2 together until later on. But he's in here and he's doing all this is because he realizes that the Gorman people are spying on him.
Correct. And I love he's FaceTiming his mom while at work.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. Hey mom, how you doing?
Yeah. Same here.
Are you doing any work? Yes, mom.
She's getting her hair done.
Yeah. She's doing her hair. Come on. Come on, viejita.
Dude, it's kind of cool how they show some of this casual stuff that happens, like they show the hair salon, they show the grocery store later on,
And Good Morning Coruscant. Like I was like, yo, what the heck is this, man? The first time I thought that threw me way back to what is it, the Catching Fire,
Yeah, the that's what I said when we were watching the show.
Oh, I didn't get to see it, but that's what I thought of, yeah.
I thought Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's the Hunger Games.
That's exactly what I thought of, yeah. So yeah, he realizes that he's being spied on by and I love all the different spies that are in this show, man. Like he is straight up acting and he's doing a great job.
Yeah.
At doing that. So I've actually got a little more like for Cyril in this particular episode, or Cyril, or whatever his name is. Cyril, right?
Cyril, yeah.
Pronouncing it wrong. So this is the resistance here.
Yep.
And their language sounds like French.
Yes, it does. It
Lot.
does. And they're proper. I saw the beret. Somebody had a beret, and everybody like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And even the outfits that like she was wearing later on.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like World War II style. And I don't know, obviously, World War II style French outfits of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She's got her head open and he's covering up. He's like, I don't want to be seen for nothing, girl.
Yeah.
You know. And I think she longs for a normal life, but she knows she's a soldier, especially at the end.
See, Xena calls him cereal.
Yeah, cereal.
So is Mike.
Yeah,
And
cereal.
I'm gonna call him cereal.
Yeah,
Yeah. So this is the bodega.
yeah.
You got some chapstick.
Got some chapstick, un jamón con
Those
queso.
It could be Mentos.
It could be Mentos in space.
Oh, it's Mentos. And then they're protesting over here. So this is where the Gourmet Massacre happened,
right?
Which is insane because we were looking it up while we were watching the show. So Tarkin lands a ship on 500 people.
He ain't moving.
No.
You know, he's like, you move, we're playing chicken. I'm not gonna lose. I'm inside of an Imperial ship.
It's crazy.
You don't play. Tarkin don't move for nothing.
That is crazy.
I agree with Alejandro. I think Cyril's gonna turn.
Think so?
Yeah.
Jedro's using Cyril, and he's gonna have an awakening. It seems like he got a little upset with her later.
Yeah, because he knew she had someone follow him.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't like that. And even the old man, he's like, "Don't tell Cyril."
Yeah.
Right.
Know. So that's gonna piss him off.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we see later in that trailer where she's like choking herself. She's conflicted. And I think she kind of likes him, but in her own way, I guess.
Oh yeah. I mean, literally, you got an hour. Turn off the lights.
Yeah. Right.
Yo, throw down the Marvin Gaye. Let's go.
Let's go. So the resistance is trying to recruit him.
Yep.
And then we're cut back to this scene where the two of them are arguing again over his protection of her because of the stuff that she's been through. The rape from the previous 3 episodes, and then
there was no rape, sir. It was sexual harassment.
Sexual, yeah.
The attempted rape.
Attempted rape.
I wouldn't even say that.
Listen, we got a lawman here. So he knows.
True. Sexual assault. And then actually in the other one where she was being tortured. So
yeah, the torture one is legit. Like Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, cracked her.
Yeah, he did crack her.
He didn't like it. So that's something that I agree a little bit with Jose here. Because we're doing this year jump, and actually that happens way earlier. But we're doing this year jump. There's some things that we're not seeing, like seeing how these two got connected again. We didn't get that. We just know now that they're back together.
Correct.
In season 1 that we didn't see that, so we didn't get that connection there. You didn't see the Gourmet Massacre actually happen. And actually, I think the Gourmet Massacre originally there was one that was supposed to be closer to or before. I forgot which one it was. I think it was 2 years after the Empire formed. I think is when the one started.
Yeah, because they're insinuating there's 2.
There's 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Which we've only heard of the Gourmet Massacre, and we're thinking of 1.
Right. So yeah. All right, and then this is when we find out that this is when I realized that he was spying. I was like, oh shit, he's
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool that this going down.
I'll tell you one thing, she's also grown on me.
Right? Me too.
She's bad.
As an actress, she's playing the part really good.
Yeah.
Cyril's the new Agent Callus. Ooh. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm thinking he's gonna turn or she's gonna turn. One or the other. But he has emotions, a lot more emotions than her.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I think he somewhat likes these people or respects them anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
Yeah.
So he's excited because he got to meet the resistance leader, or got invited to it actually. Mm-hmm. So he's thinking he's going to get a chance to make an impression.
Right.
He loved that. I mean, he was on cloud 9 because he got to do this.
Yeah.
And he even said, "I don't want to spoil what we just did, the hanky panky, but this is the best day ever."
Right. And these guys are, I think they're talking about the growing problem that they're having with criminals that they're gathering. They're running out of space to
Yeah, and Lonnie was the only brave one that opened up his mouth.
right.
And then the homeboy's like, "Yo, what can I do?" He's like,
Too many
"Buy me lunch.
Yeah,
Buy me lunch."
that's so many people.
And
then
quit, and it's getting packed.
she finds out that her underling is now her equal, and that he's taken over her role on Axis.
Yes, she
So that
didn't
kind of
dig
annoyed
that.
him. Yeah, she didn't dig that at all.
Yeah.
But this is also something very similar to the Nazis, that they were all like cutthroat with each other.
They're stepping on each other just to get higher and higher.
Right.
That's the way they are. Well, they were. Excuse me.
Yeah, I love how it all mirrors it.
It's amazing to me because they all got the gaunt face. They're all like really skinny and stuff like that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
All stoic.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dancing queen, the diva.
Yeah. So it's crazy that she's trying to gain support to help the Gormans, and not even the Gorman senator is willing to help her.
Right.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
He can't. I mean, he's looking at how he'll look in front of Palpatine, and everybody's afraid of him, man.
Here, brother.
Here.
Do you blame him?
Here's how we'll rule.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, yep.
Mike, did anyone else turn off the lights when she told you to?
See, it would have been epic if she would have said, "Alexa, turn off the lights."
Yeah.
Then everybody's gloom, 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 gloom.
Yeah. So she's trying to gain support, and everybody's turning her down. Feel for her, man. This I just took a screenshot of because I thought it was pretty cool for a panel.
The elevator, yeah.
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 So for those of you guys like building stuff, that's for you guys. When he's going down to go see Luthen, and then Luthen comes out of the dark shadows looking all Sith.
Yep.
And I think he gives him the information that the doctor that tortured Bix is coming back to Coruscant.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, maybe he's talking about Gorman, I think. So that's the thing, is that these are very long and very full of information episodes, man. So I think we're still on episode 1. But I think he does mention about that doctor too, but Gorman also.
Yeah, Lonnie had mentioned that, I think.
Right. So then when you have the French resistance, this I thought was really cool too. But yeah, I'm saying French resistance, the Gorman resistance. I mean, straight up sounds like French though, man. I was like, okay,
it did. They're doing a good.
100%.
Whoever's doing the language guy on the show is doing a real good job.
Yeah.
You gotta wonder if it really is French though. Like, I don't know anybody that speaks it, so
I don't know.
Yeah. Notice everybody's like they clap with pounding on their chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vive la France.
Started thinking of that Wolf of Wall Street when they. Yeah. This guy looks like a good contender for Lord of the Rings, man.
He did. I thought he was a little, troll or some type.
Well, so they're arguing.
I love this. They got FU in space.
Yeah, right.
That's great, bro.
And this whole thing is about the building of the imperial structure that's being built right now, right?
Yeah, which is called the shadow on the monument, which is where they feel it's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them know, and deep down in their hearts, it's going to be an armory.
Right.
Yeah.
Which we know that's what they want. They're taking over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to give it up to these sets and everything too.
Yeah, dude.
Crazy. Because they're not using the volume on this thing.
They're not, right?
Mm-mm.
No, they're practical. And I even like the dress on these people. The French.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's sharp. They got the leather. Looks real nice.
Well, it's cool because that planet's known for it. That's really what it is, right? It's like they're all known for the outfits and the luxury items, which is very much like the French was, pre-World War II. So this is really cool.
And that's the whole thing in regards to the spiders on that planet.
Mm-hmm.
That the silk
They
that
make
they
the
weave and
silk,
stuff. It's all the for the the fabrics and stuff for the clothing.
Yeah, very neat. So then Luthen tells Andor that he's going to Gorman. He's got to handle business. He don't want to go because of Bix.
Yep.
But he's got that mission he's got to take care of. And then it cuts over to this scene here with the kid and the machine.
The Puerto Rican in the blender.
So the machine is it like mines fuel or it steals fuel.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it does.
Yep. Yeah, there he's talking about it.
I like this.
I love seeing the aliens. The guy in the far back and the far right, the big Wampa looking guy, that guy looks cool.
He was in Rogue One.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was carrying the things.
They all look cool though, man. This one's interesting looking too. And one in the back here also. Very piratey.
She looks like a crackhead.
Yeah. But Saul looks freaking crazy too, man.
Yeah. It's all he's a hot toy too, man.
He does.
He does.
Oh yeah.
But I want him with a pull out, mask.
Oh, you want the Rogue One version?
Yeah, I want the he
One
needs
foot.
his asthma pump.
And one
Or
foot.
he needs a hit of the fuel. That's what I think it is. Because this is before Rogue One, so I think he's been doing that for quite some time. That he's getting high off of that.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think happened also.
Yeah.
And I think he does it because, like, at the end, when you find out he says that it's his sister and he loves her and all that stuff like that, I think it brings him closer to death. So he's like seeing her ghost or something. And that's kind of like what's
that would be cool.
This part I really didn't get.
No,
I thought it was just maybe their customs.
I thought
it was foreplay, but after a couple of seconds, I was like, "Nah, it's not."
I thought it was. I thought it was exactly that, Flex. It was just like, let's get it on, But that was it.
Whatever.
Yeah. I think it's just their way of saying goodbye.
Yeah.
I can think of other ways to say goodbye.
Flex is like, I gotta go to work, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta go to work. Dale.
Yeah. Then he goes off, and then she gets high.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pretty big, crazy scene there too. Is because, like I said, like she becomes a drug addict. So that's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is the beginning of episode 2, and then we get to Clea.
Yeah.
I love Clea's machine.
Oh, that DJ Flex, DJ Evan machine is awesome.
Love that. That is dope.
Yeah.
It's like old but new. I mean, it's cool.
It has a switchboard like an old, phone company.
Because apparently, from what I understand, is they have different mics set up in different
everywhere. So she's just plugging in.
Exactly. She's tapping into all of them until she finds the one that they need.
Yep.
Or until she finds something that's worth listening to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
I need some headphones like that.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's recording. So she's not listening to it always as it's happening at the moment. She hears it, because I think it showed that she heard a little bit of what was going down with that guy with his fake art.
Counterfeit,
and she played it back.
She played it back. Yeah.
Rewinded it.
Exactly. So, but he comes in and interrupts her.
But did you notice how she spoke to him? Like, I'm like, she was flexing some muscle.
She's getting tired of it.
But she's pretty much like they're almost equals,
Yeah.
I think she helps him, but I think she's as far into it as he is. So this totally made me think of episode 2. With the diner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that was cool. And again, looks very 80s. So I dig that too.
See, but when the Asian lady came out, I thought it was like a whorehouse.
I was trying to get a happy ending.
Yeah. I was like, what? What's going on?
Oh, man. Santino's in the chat. What's up with Santino? I don't see you up there, but what's going on, man? Yeah, I feel you. This alien look cool too. Looks burnt.
Looks like a freak.
Yeah, so then he's talking to his mom again, and then I think at the same time, the Imperial ISB comes in, which again is a setup because this is all set up by Dedra.
Yeah. Which he knows.
Yeah.
And he's playing the part.
Yeah, this is all for the Resistance. But
even though he's undercover, but he's playing the part.
Yeah, he's doing good. So then she hears that they found some fake art. He's pissed off about it. And then she becomes worried, but she's got that listening device and she knows that they're going to find it.
Yeah.
And it's traceable right back to them.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. I also like this scene that all of the audio is, you hear it from her headset. So it's all toned from that distance of the mic, which is over here.
Yeah. Yeah. I picked that up. That was a good touch. Well thought out.
Yeah, and that's Mon's brother, well, parent-in-law.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. So he comes back. He's all upset or playing the part again anyway.
Yep.
And then they believe that they have a chance at turning him, because of this.
Which is exactly
what they want.
What they want.
Yeah. They're playing right into their plan.
Into their trap, yeah. So that's cool. So then he approaches him to try to turn him, so they know that they got him. I like that he's wearing the outfit and everything to make it just a whole thing. He's freaking
He's part of them. He's blending in.
I really do like him a lot more in this season than in the first one.
Yeah.
So Luthen comes to visit Bix to make sure that she's okay.
What's going on, girl? Clean up the place? Not yet.
Yeah. But mainly, the reasoning is because he needs Andor on his game.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, you go take care of business and I'll watch your house. But he did catch on. She was, getting fixes. And he makes a comment like, once you get off, it's going to get a little bit worse.
Yeah.
And there's a machine.
There's a machine. And
my boy's training. Yeah.
It's crazy that he was spying on them later, man. That's nuts. Everybody.
Yeah, when I was like, Saw Gerrera is going to kill this poor Puerto Rican man. What the hell?
I didn't. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen too.
And I was like, he's going to kill this kid. And then, because I'm thinking in every arc, there's going to be somebody from the team dying. It was the big guy. Now it's going to be the Puerto Rican kid. I'm thinking Bix is the next one, and then Andor.
It's the same thing. Every episode we're going to lose one.
Yeah.
Right. So he's stealing data to give to the Resistance. Help them buy that situation. Meanwhile, she's having a conversation with
Clea.
With Clea.
Yeah, telling her no, he thinks it's a forge.
Yeah.
Mind you, behind the old lady, you could see the hands of the
Louise and Vong.
No.
Do you think that is?
No, it's not. I'm not talking. One more. Go behind. One more. That tile piece behind her. That's for the world between worlds. That one.
Oh, okay. This one here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The world between worlds. Yeah, the Yuuzhan Vong. I did catch somebody mention that, but yeah, you see that?
This looks like a Ahsoka species, the Tortuga.
Yeah, yep. It looks exactly what she did in episode 1. Remember when she had to open that floor?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
All right, it's a data pad. They think that they got all the information that they need. Probably they're falling right into the trap.
The schedule to the trucks.
Right.
Yeah,
the low
transportation
liveries.
Right, but it's showing just enough information, giving them information on the military packages or shipments.
Right.
That makes it feel like it's worth attacking.
Right.
This alien's pretty dope too, like a porcupine.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. You got Andor walking in his new costume. I didn't get the cutscenes of it because you're not going to hear the audio, but I also did like that before he's on his way to go to this planet. he's learning about his character that he's got to be similar to like Mission Impossible.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
That's dope.
This is your name. This is your
Yeah.
pay. Everything.
Grew up. Your brother.
Yeah, this is very much a spy thriller. This is exactly like when he said like in the first season when he said this is going to be a lot like what did he put it to?
Civil War. I mean, not Civil War.
He thought he mentioned the one with Matt Damon.
Born Identity.
Yeah,
Identity. This
season I feel has a lot more in line with Born Identity than season 1 did.
Yeah, I like this. This is really cool.
Yeah.
We still have yet to see a lightsaber, but it's really cool.
Yeah. I'm okay with it if the lightsaber doesn't come on this part. Yeah, so he's got the style going on. Then we get the Gorman Massacre history lesson here, which is cool.
Yep. Exposition.
Yeah.
His dad got crushed.
Yeah. I like the costume.
Yeah. It's slick, it's sharp.
Yeah.
But like they said, he's an interior designer here. He better look good.
And then he comes up. Now, it was funny. When he landed, he had a big old smile on his face. He's like, I'm gonna get some. I can't wait. And then it's like,
your clothes, you got an hour.
Very cold, the way the whole thing happened.
I mean, look at it. That picture alone, you have like no furniture, nothing on the wall, no flowers, no nothing. Just get ready, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. He was disappointed there.
Yeah, because he finds out that she was spying
following.
Following. Yeah. She's like, get over it, take your clothes off, turn off the lights.
Yep.
Shut up.
Dale.
And then meanwhile, he's having a conversation with the the Gorman Resistance. I keep saying
the cafe. Yep.
Cafe.
The daughter.
Yeah.
This was dope because he was like, oh yeah, by the way, the tails you have on me, tell him to back off.
Yeah, tell him back off. Yeah, that was slick.
It's cool because he comes in and he's playing his role, right? He's playing the character that he's playing. Mm-hmm. She comes in and immediately starts to drill him. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, you don't know who I am. He's like, I could be ISB. I could be anybody. He's like, you don't know
That's
what
they want you to believe. Yeah.
And there's that costume, right? That costume is sick. Yeah. So he's like, you're lucky. He's like, I am on your side. He's like, but what if I wasn't?
Yeah. Yeah.
He realized how much of a rookie they were all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No experience. No street.
That's why he told Luthen what he told him, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Luthen don't care. Well, not that he don't care. There's a
purpose for him.
A need for the planet, right? Yeah.
It's a bigger picture.
Yeah.
So then he gives her the spider.
I do a spider, mommy.
He wants to name it Cyril. She wants to name it Cyril.
And he's like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, right? How do I come home?
Why do I even show up here, bro?
Why do I bother?
Good morning, Coruscant.
Good morning, Coruscant. The costumes here were ridiculous.
Yeah, it was very Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Then I read somewhere that that lady, because there were two women.
Yeah.
It's the same woman playing both.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't catch that.
She's playing both.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bix is getting high and eating junk food.
Yeah, it's 420.
Yeah, true.
It's 420 over there. They're eating takeout. She got the munchies, bro.
She got guns.
She's just holding the gun. She's like, just in case somebody comes in.
I like the gun. That's cool.
That's her gun, not his.
Yeah.
I like his.
And then he's checking out the building being built.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Armory.
Mm-hmm. They had something like this in a comic book. I just can't remember which one that I read, but they basically had the same thing. They were talking about a planet being occupied and the Imperials building a facility, and it goes over time as the facility gets built.
Mm-hmm. The protesters, he's looking at them. He meets in person. Yeah, I like you, bro, but you're not good enough. I don't think you can handle the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then he presents his information.
Oh yeah,
for the attaboy.
And this is when he just is like, oh, I got my attaboy.
My life.
Yeah, like
True.
Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is the best day ever.
And you notice that he goes back to the clothes that he would wear in Coruscant, because this is like the clothes he wore in season 1.
Yeah,
versus like what he wears when he's in Gorman.
Yeah.
So Gotta wonder how they would. But probably because he wanted making the impression. He doesn't want to show up in that costume, and then they probably would say something to him about it.
I dig this old man. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they present the plan to him that they're going to take and let them steal one of their shipments so they could catch him.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back on the planet that was in the Rise of
episode 7, right?
Episode 7. No, the Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, episode 7. Yeah.
7. Yeah.
Should have been a sign that said Saul Guerrero was here.
Yeah, right. I like the tie-in though.
Yeah, that was a good tie-in.
That was good.
Yeah.
It's literally like
this guy being a spy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. And well, that was the thing. He asked him, like, where are we going to go? I really need to know this. And he's like, this is where we're going to go.
Yeah.
And then they found out there was a garrison or a crew waiting for him. And now he's like, I know who the spy is. Let's go.
Yeah.
Shot him dead right there.
True.
Like the tubes guy.
Yeah, right in the back there. Like that.
Yeah, he looks cool as fuck.
Yeah. That's his guard, bro. It's cool. So then Claire lets Luthen know that the microphone is going to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
They need to go in there and get it.
And they'll lead them right to them. Yeah. Got to do it.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, they're surveying the site where they're going to rob that shipment.
Yeah. And Andor's not having it. He's like, nah, you guys are rooks.
Yeah.
Can't be doing this.
Well, the thing is like what he said in there too. He's like, they're going to rob this place, and then the plan is to stay exactly where they are.
Correct.
Which makes no sense.
Correct. Yeah, they're like, I robbed the place and I left.
Yeah, you leave.
I heisted and I took off.
So, meanwhile, Claire's trying to convince Luthen that we got to do this, and Luthen's pissed off.
Yep. He's like, what if we can't? She's like, then we prepare.
We better be, get the backup plan.
Yeah. And then they come here, and we find out that dude on the left is a spy. Pop again, 2 tubes, and he shoots this dude in the head, bro. Crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
Roma.
Go ahead, boy.
Yeah, didn't expect that. That was nuts.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
And I love how he just yells, traitor!
Yeah, right afterwards.
Yeah.
Let everybody know.
Yeah. Found a traitor.
Yeah. But you got to wonder, he's crazy enough to plan it on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I still don't know if I'm 100% sold that guy was an actual.
No, he may not have been. He may have been like, I just need this kid. He's better than the other one.
Right. Exactly. So then these guys take off. This is that scene we saw in the trailer. So one thing I'm kind of that perplexed about is that Jazzwares came out with the Z95 Headhunter in this colorway of these ships, but none of these are
X-wings.
These are X-wings
because they had hyperdrives.
Yeah. So why didn't they have the Z95?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they'll come in a later scene. This was awesome.
Yeah, dope.
And he tells him, you're not experienced enough.
You ain't ready, bro.
You
ain't ready.
Right.
Meanwhile,
they're going to steal the fuel.
They're stealing that fuel, right?
Yeah, and this guy has a bulky ass goggles, bulky ass mouthpiece. He's just trying to breathe, and Saul is there like
just
nothing.
Shit the whole time in the background.
Yeah, he's like, I'm smelling I'm smelling the markers, bro. I'm smelling the glue. Let's go.
That was hysterical.
Yeah,
but it's cool though. He talks about his whole history of being on Andor.
Yeah, and he's like, they had us naked out there, bro.
Yeah, nuts, man. He goes in there and takes a whiff of that fuel, man.
Yeah, he's like, wow. There you go.
Now, I don't know why this guy took off the mask, man. It's like,
I think he was just showing more allegiance and just seeing he bought into the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, maybe.
That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what it is. Okay.
Yep.
Bought into the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it's like, ooh. That's where I think this kid's going to end up dying because of that poisoning.
You think that's where he's going to die from that?
I think he may end up because he's telling him, it'll eat you up from the inside. He's telling them the story. Like, that's what's going to happen.
So I wonder why he did it then. Or maybe because the same thing. Maybe because, he's trying to get closer to his father.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just had enough,
Yeah, it's like, I'm tired of this. He lets out that big old yell. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're in episode 3. This is just off the outskirts of Gondor. I'm saying Gondor. Is it Gondor?
I don't even know.
I can't remember the name anymore at the moment. I'm not saying Gondor. I sound like that's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's what. But he picked up his ride. But now tables are turned. It's like he's not Andor, but he's Luthen. He's getting undressed, taking off his clothes and all that.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's kind of mirrors Luthen.
Yeah, he's like, I'm like you now.
Right.
Yeah.
What's Lewis saying? What do you think about K2's personality? Could it be B2 Emo or the co-pilot of Luthen's ship, based on the voice in the episodes? The voice of this ship does sound more like K2 in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
B2 Emo loves him though. He's like a little puppy.
Yeah, that's his boy.
Marcel, it shows how factions develop with charismatic leaders and impressionable followers. Yep. There you go. Appreciate it. Thank you for the reminder, Gorgon. Over here, Gondor. Bro, there's too many names.
The whole of Gondor.
Gondor. Gorgon.
Yeah.
All right. So he's pissed off because he didn't do his job.
Yeah, and he's just like, they're not ready, man.
But I think what Luthen's looking for is that match to light this rebellion.
Yeah.
Right?
He just needs a body count, because once the body count happens, others will rise up in other colonies.
They'll draw sympathy from other
exactly. Yeah.
It's like they're going to be sacrificed, but what's going to happen? So,
I mean, he contacts her because she needs to get. I like how they're using the code too. That's cool. Yeah. But he needs a replacement for Andor for what they want to do. And Vel comes in.
Yep. Mon's cousin.
Mm-hmm. You come back.
Like home. Hey, baby, I missed you.
Yep. And
then he gets pissed.
Yeah, because he finds out Luthen was in the house.
Yeah.
Behind his back.
Yeah, right. Like Obi-Wan when he showed up to talk to Padme. Obi-Wan was here? Obi-Wan was here, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but he knows Luthen is doing it for selfish reasons, because he knows he's expendable. So is Bix.
Bix, but I don't think Bix understands that completely yet.
Yeah, right. And he's like, I'm not going to sacrifice you, period.
Right.
You can sacrifice me, but I'm not going to sacrifice you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then she says that she's tough enough, I think.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Because he wants her strong enough to be another soldier.
Right. So then this dude's complaining about more planning and parties and stuff.
Yeah, apparently they got a party for 3 days.
Yeah.
Hard times, Daddy. But everybody's pulling money from them. Everybody's asking for money for their thing.
Right.
And then Andor gets cocky and shows up at the store.
Yeah, the store. Yeah.
Like, when you leave, this is what you brought me. Thank you. Get that out. Don't ever do this.
He's right though. It's because he's gonna blow their cover.
Yeah, Andor's gonna blow the cover by showing up like that.
Yeah.
He should have found another way. And he's like, I don't care. It's Bix.
Yeah. And then these two dudes are getting invited to a party because they're supposed to deal with that professor, because they tell him that the guy who did the torture in episode 1 needs to train other people. He's not going to be the only person doing that anymore.
Yeah, we're going to make a whole plan out of him, or a whole project out of it.
Right.
Like, okay.
And they fail miserably later.
Yeah, he fails miserably.
So then Vel gets reunited with Cinta
at the cafe, at the Starbucks.
Namaste.
So it's been about a year since she saw her on that other planet. I forgot what that planet was.
At the wedding.
The wedding.
When they did the Goodfellas music.
Yeah. So this is where he tells her that you're walking a thin line.
Yeah.
And tell Cyril what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what.
Yeah.
That's not going to sit well.
Yeah, I don't think he knows fully how much she possibly cares for Cyril.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the underground resistance.
Yeah.
They're planning their mission.
Yeah. Was a model not to scale.
Yeah.
Like Back to the Future.
That's good.
I thought it was like all they needed is a little car. I was waiting
Yeah.
for the car.
Make
They
that
didn't
thing
have
up.
it. And then they're actually taking plans.
Yeah. But pretty
I thought
much,
it was
man,
a good. I thought it was a good plan.
it was a good
Except
plan.
they're just staying there. That's the only problem.
But it's pretty awesome. It's because right here we're talking about, this is about the halfway point, I think, of episode 1, or maybe a little bit more, or more than that. This is exactly where everything starts to get tense, where it starts to go up.
Yes, the music changes.
Yeah, it ramps up, tremendously at this point.
Yeah.
So they're surveying everything. She's doing her drops, and Andor doesn't realize it that she's doing. But I think he picks up on it though at this point.
Yeah.
And then Vel and her share an embrace.
An embrace.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I kind of had a feeling something was gonna happen to her when this went down this way though.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we're gonna go that way.
Yeah.
And then here comes Mon Mothma. Coruscant looks beautiful. This was pretty creepy. It was the oath that they got to take to the Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's got the Imperial logo on the.
Yeah, they changed it already.
Yeah, look at that.
I thought it would have been Mon Mitha or whatever the guy with the blue guy with the horns.
With the horns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was going to be him, but this is apparently the oath giver or whatever.
Right.
And there's the guy that was that she saw at the wedding that we saw from Clone Wars. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her little new boy.
So she's upset that she's got to take this oath.
Yeah.
This guy, though, I've never seen this species before.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like from Halo almost.
Somebody said, I think it was the one with the dog, the Blockbuster Video guy. He thinks it's one of the character
Screen Crush.
Screen Crush. He thinks it was one of the creatures from Mustafar. Like, I don't see that.
But my God, he looks like one of the characters from Halo.
Yeah.
Like one of the I forgot what they call them, but in that one the species that the humans are fighting against,
it's him. Yeah, one of those.
Got an alien species that looks similar to this. So
this looks like an old sack of balls, man.
Yeah. Scrotum man.
I don't want to know how you know that, but
as you get older, George, you're gonna realize it.
I look down and be like, oh, it looks like the alien.
Yeah. She's got the cat hair.
She gets dressed. That's a really nice outfit.
Yeah, she's got the special pin to unlock the
the cape. He's ready too.
Yep.
They got their mission to do. This was again reminds you of Revenge of the Sith a little bit.
Yeah, I thought that was the Opera House, right?
I thought, yeah. And they're playing the part.
And they're not Jimmy Smiths.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vatos Locos forever in space.
I heard, when you made the comment that, why did they change him? I felt the same way. It's because it's like he really didn't do anything in this
Correct.
episode. But this is all layup for the next 3, I think.
For the next 3, yeah.
So gotta wonder who else they're gonna bring in. All right, so they're in the party. They're all hanging out. But I like how everybody's looking. Like she's smiling, but she's like looking who's looking at her. He's smiling. He's looking in the other direction. She's over there planning her thing. Everybody has their parts they're playing.
Yep.
Whole scene was awesome.
Yeah. You better go get it. He's gonna do it.
And these guys are drinking.
Yeah.
This dude here, he had me cracking up because he was having the most fun at the party. Down in those coolers like it was nothing.
Did I lose you, George?
Did you lose me?
Or I lost me?
I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. You froze on me.
Did I freeze?
I don't know. Yeah, but that was probably me. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he was deep in drinks.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's asking about her cousin.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, she's busy.
Yeah. And Claire gets her Patsy.
Uh-huh. Come on.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. That was funny.
It was funny. Yeah. She's like, you're coming with me.
There he is. He looked good.
That was dope right here.
Yeah.
His smirk.
He carries himself so good too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome what she says too. She's like, "It's nice to see you not on the witness stand."
Witness.
Yeah, it's like, yo, man, he's taking shots already.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Luthen is like, fuck, fuck.
Shit.
But it's awesome, man. It's really cool because like he doesn't realize how much these two are
Mhm.
causing issues for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
So she's trying to get her listening device out of that tablet or that piece of art.
Yep.
Mhm.
And this
she
guy's
has
like,
Lonnie cock blocking. She's like,
"Why
you
did
just
you
stand
pick
there.
me?"
Yeah.
He was like,
Why
did
did you
you
pick
realize who's in this room?
Yeah. She's like, just stand right there. Move to the left. Move to the right, Lonnie. Just do as you're told, buddy.
I feel for him though because he's not like the other Imperials, right? He wants to leave. He wants to leave with his family and
He
get
wanted
out.
to be out, yeah, but you know, he wasn't. Nope. Luthen was like, nope.
Yeah, you're in there.
And there's the heist.
In the heist.
Yeah, the guns fell. When the
Yeah.
ship crashed, they jump
She was
at
awesome.
it.
She jumps on this
She
thing.
just
plants
did,
the
yeah.
bomb.
She just
Yeah.
rolled, put it on, boom.
Parkour.
Parkour.
You saw that there was a dude inside there too.
Yeah, yes. She
let's
electrocuted
do
him
it.
and then like, let's go.
And then it's all being recorded.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cyril's on his mission. And they had kicked everybody
Yeah.
out. So she's seeing the success for this.
Mm-hmm.
She's happy. And then she is like, oh my God, this shit is tight.
Yeah. Awesome, man. They got weapons out of it. This whole scene was insane.
Yeah. It was very Oceans. Like, go, 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 go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because you had all these things going down at once, right?
Yeah.
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 And the transition back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Bro, I was stressing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like I was almost. I thought Claire was gonna get caught.
Yeah.
I thought she was, but it
She
was
said it was
Mon
stuck. It was
Mothma
like,
was
oh,
running her mouth.
Mhm. Yeah, good thing Mom Mothma was running her mouth, right?
Yeah. Like, bro, you would have been dead.
Yo, I gotta give it up to her costumes, bro. Mom looks
Oh,
hot.
they did an excellent job with these costumes, bro.
Yeah. If you had told me when Return of the Jedi came out that Mom was gonna look real sexy later on, I'd be like, nah, no way.
No, not her. Many Bothans died. Nah, she's not gonna be anybody.
Yeah, these two are just battling it out right there.
Battle of the
I
words.
love all their faces too. Look, check her out. She's like, she did not say that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
Mind you,
Me
that's
too.
her son's daughter, mother-in-law. So
mother-in-law. That's right, right.
Yeah. they're like, what?
Yeah.
And he's like, give
Hurry
me the
the
fuck
fuck up.
out of here. Give me out. Shut your pie hole.
Yeah.
Move
See over
to
here
the left.
bleeding.
Like, that smirk, bro.
Yeah, bro. That was legend.
Yeah. Stop it now. And
She's
that's the
bleeding.
blood.
She's
Yeah,
bleeding.
she's bleeding.
Yeah, I thought that they were gonna find blood on it. So
Yeah,
that
me
was
too.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
I was like, they're gonna get caught by the blood
Yeah.
drops.
And
Now
then there's
this
the
part
troll,
here.
the hobbit.
Yeah, but it's like, yo, dude was gonna help you or would have helped you. It
Yeah,
seemed like he
but
was against all this.
the kid is a hothead. She told nobody have weapons except for us, and he still whipped out a gun.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you're an idiot. You knew something like that was going to happen when they mentioned it.
Yeah.
Jacked up the mission, man.
Yeah. I mean, he could have just told him because that's the part that don't get me. Is because like, earlier you see
He
them
was-
arguing and
Yep.
he was arguing to
For it.
against. Yeah, he would be arguing for like he seemed like he would have been cool with this.
Yeah, he would have been like,
Yeah.
let me help. Period.
Exactly. Which, if you saw after the whole situation with Cinta, he's the one that carried her, Cinta out of it.
He's the
Correct.
one. Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
And if he hadn't done anything, just let her go, you know, it would have been done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fire gun goes off.
Yep. And that's
And
when
that's
the
when she
freaking mission
realized
went to crap.
Yeah. This dude's like, what have I done?
That caught me off guard. I was like, no, not Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got this.
Damn.
Got sent to gone. He was a good hitman too.
Yeah. She right in the chest, man.
A hell of a warrior, man.
Yeah, but what she told him was harsh. I mean, it was not
Oh,
harsh.
yeah.
It was really, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did that.
That cracks me up.
And then they had what's his name?
Makes me so angry they keep killing off lesbians with the stray fucking bullets. It's mad. Yeah, but it was sad.
It was nice that she got Lonnie in it. Like, no, but she taught me it's because they're blind and they got to touch with their hands.
Yeah.
Lonnie had to improvise.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hey,
I
but Lonnie
love
was-
Luthen. He's like just touching his ring. He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, see,
Yeah, there he goes. He's carrying her. What a fucking douche.
She's like, you're gonna remember this.
Yeah, she's gonna go with you everywhere.
Like, it's gonna
You're
be
never
like
gonna
skin.
forget.
It's gonna be like skin. I think she said.
Yeah.
For forever.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
That part was kind of cool too when they walk out of there. He's like, we should have just killed Krennic. And you should've.
It's like,
You don't know how right you are about that.
yeah, the Rogue One movie would have been totally different.
Completely.
Yeah.
Oh, and this
Ah,
part.
Yeah.
Dude, just after all of that, right?
Yes. After
know,
all that, I'm like,
it's
why is
just
there still more
frost.
time on
Because
this?
The
we
fraud.
could have ended here. I thought we were going to end here.
Me
This is
too.
really where I thought this was going to. We were going to get a pullback. It was going to be over. But then this, and I was just like, oh, this was like the cherry. Yeah.
This guy
Cherry
picked
on
up a
ice
cup
cream.
of noodle soup. He thought
Oh.
he was gonna chill in his new office.
He looked like he had a
And-
cake. Is what it looked
Yeah,
like.
yeah. And
And
then
she's there with the gun.
when you saw her in the shadow, it's like, yes.
I know, right? Nice little revenge right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I love like he's like, I remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah.
And she says the words to him, you know.
Yeah,
that- that she-
Right.
that's when he realized he's like, oh shit. He's like, I know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, they picked the right actor for him though, because he could
Yeah.
do a lot of emotion with just the those eyes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And she put it like a full blast. Dum, dum, dum,
Yep.
dum, dum, dum.
Yeah.
and very casual. She just like flicking them on like nothing.
Yeah.
She
Yep.
maxed it.
Yeah. On Max, please. And it went silent just like it did for her.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, wow, man. That silence is harsh. With
Turned
his
it
cake
on.
there in the room.
Yeah, and I like how it's the viewing room we're seeing it through.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This part was pretty cool too. She's
Yeah.
just walking out like a boss.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Bam!
Like a,
That guy off,
Shut the hell up.
and they blow that up,
yeah,
and she has that smirk on her face.
yeah.
Mhm.
She's like, come on, baby. Let's touch hands again.
No more nightmares.
Yeah,
No
that's
more.
what I think. I think the nightmare's gonna be over now,
It's closure.
and that's where that ended, man.
It was a great episode, man. I really enjoyed that episode.
I don't
Yeah,
know
me
why people say it was slow, man. That shit was dope.
And then I think the first episode was slower because they were just at the house and weren't doing anything.
Mhm.
That's why I said it was a slower in the beginning, but it started picking up and ramped up at the very end. I was like, holy cow. And when we thought we
True.
were done, surprise,
Little
we're
bit
gonna
more.
kill somebody.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
you get a little bit more. I think the slowness is because it's a different pace from the first three.
Yeah.
You know, the first three you had that start off with the space battle, where the space chase actually, the ship chase.
Yep.
You had a little bit of humor there with those fools on Yavin.
Yep.
And then at the very end, you
Victoria.
had more action at the very end too. So
Yep.
every episode had something to it.
Yep.
This one was a lot more dialogue, a lot of great dialogue. It was a little bit slower pace leading up, but then that payoff on the third episode was insane.
That was
And the
money.
character, the layers of the character building amongst all of them. All of them. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
You know, all of them.
Because
Phenomenal.
Bix is not around for Rogue One.
Nope.
You know,
Yeah.
so what happened to this man? Because when we saw him, we're like, hey, that's the Han Solo of the movie. Oh no, he just killed somebody in cold blood. That was the opening sequence to Rogue One. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? That's not
Yeah, you're
Han
right.
Solo. He
Yeah,
just
and
killed
killing
somebody.
a good general we thought would have
Yeah, a
good
good guy.
person.
And he's like,
Yeah.
Bagata. And you're like, what is this? This isn't him killing Greedo. Is it something else?
Yeah.
been. Yeah. So 1/7 decimal to Nate thinks that we're going to lose Bix on next season. Next
Next
season.
week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that. It's got to be because that gets them hard for
It's
Rogue
gonna make
One.
him snap, and it's gonna make Cassian snap.
Dude, that's going to be a hard one to watch.
I want to know, like,
Hmm.
I don't think Luthen's making it out of this alive. So I want to know if that makes him snap to take out Luthen and he becomes the new Luthen. I don't know.
Mm.
Mm.
Whatever happens to Bix, he's gonna blame Luther.
Yeah, he's going to bring Luthen.
Wouldn't that be something though? If
Becomes a Luthen.
Well, no. If Andor has to take out Luthen because Luthen is the loose end.
Yeah.
That'd be a twist on Luthen's story.
Yeah. That would be crazy. It'd be maddening. Straight maddening.
Sergio, we're definitely getting 3 more episodes next Tuesday.
Yeah, that's the way it's scheduled.
Mhm.
Yep.
3 every week.
3 every week for 4 weeks.
We're literally
it.
halfway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's freaking great.
Can't wait for Tuesday, bro.
Yo, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. But yeah, that's it, man. That's gonna do it for this week. What we got going on? We got May 4th, like I said, this coming Sunday. So we'll be doing some filming from there. And if you are coming to the event, you know, and you see us, stop us. You know,
Yeah.
It'd be awesome to take a photo, hang out for a little bit, talk some collectibles or something. But yeah, definitely, you know, if you see us, come check us out. We will be back for another live stream on Tuesday. We're going to do another watch party. I'll make sure I'll set that up tomorrow. I forgot to do that today for the next 3 episodes. So that'll be on Tuesday. We jump on live around 8:30. So if you haven't tuned into one of those, you know, make sure you check that out. There's a Hasbro live event tomorrow. Damn, I won't be able to watch that.
Maybe a HasLab.
I got training tomorrow, so there's no way I can watch that.
Oh man,
I'm gonna have to
aren't you
catch
sick?
that on a replay. And then, you know, again, we'll be back again next Thursday. And, you know, make sure you try to get into that giveaway that I'm doing right now. Go subscribe to the Spice Runners Lounge as well as Nerd Squadron. Check out one of the videos, comment on there that the Medina Lorian sent you, and then come back to my giveaway video and tell me that you did it. And then that'll add you into the contest. I'll be doing the giveaway next week, next Thursday, and we'll announce the winners live. All right.
Wow.
So everybody, it's late. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. May the 4th be with you. And until next time, may the Force be with you. See you guys later.